Yo, it's the MalloryBrosPodcast, episode 140. I'm honestly inspired by the fact that we did 140 episodes, which is dope. 10 more than 150, and that's dope. That's dope, man. It's dope.
140 weeks. Shout out to everybody who's been listening for 140 weeks. That's dope.
Yes, sir. Happy
We
Friday.
on the way. Yup.
Is it Aquarius?
We haven't missed a week yet, low key. Let's keep it 100 though. Come on, y'all. We're not gonna say straight weeks, but let's keep it 1,000. We playing that week off, so low key.
Nah, for sure.
And that wasn't shit.
Nah,
imagine
Terrance, the
some
streak
of
is
y'all
over.
work at y'all job.
The streak is over. Perfect attendance award, you wouldn't get it.
Imagine some of y'all work y'all job, and then you talking about how you haven't missed a day. You only took one vacay, right? And they say you didn't. You don't come on time. You don't come every day. Hold up, what you talking about?
Terrance, you still wouldn't get a perfect attendance award
Because I took a vacay?
Yeah, you missed days.
Paid vacay?
Think about back when we was in
When
school.
you put your if I put in my PTO, because I worked for a long time, I would get the perfect attendance
about
award.
when we
Boy,
was-
you would be sick giving it to me.
Think
too.
about when we was back in school.
Pause.
Yeah, because you wildin'.
You're wilding. Y'all see what he's dressed like? This nigga's dressed like a Skippy representative, or you look like you look like a caramel.
Terrance,
You
please.
just are irritating me with the color that you have on right now. And I actually fuck with that color, but you wearing it, you just look. I don't
Look
even
at
know
this
what
man.
you look like. What is
You
this
just
color?
You just like you got to fight with Leo in some snow. This man, she dressed like a grizzly.
Y'all,
He's a
let's
John
keep it
Morant
100.
fan.
This joint smooth. Let's keep it 1,000. Some of y'all niggas like, what the fuck you get that down? I know it. But what you got on? Your shit looks like
This nigga's dressed like the Memphis Grizzlies' new mascot, Gritty Grizzly. You come
y'all
out.
thought that was funny?
And he's dressed like a
Y'all thought that was funny?
You dressed like a chocolate lad. All right,
This
let's get
nigga's
it.
dressed like a Band-Aid like shit.
Terrance,
This nigga's
no.
dressed like an ace bandage. This nigga sitting here looking like a. I don't even know what you sitting here looking
I'm fresh off of. I'm fresh off of a back day. It is what it is. What is he?
He's looking scrawny. You don't want to see me take this sweat
This
off.
man
You
look
already
like-
know what goes down if I take this
You look
sweat
like you
off.
fight forest fires, boy. I think I smell smoke. You walk around checking motherfuckers smoke detector. You know that's a beeping, right? You need us to change that battery. We got 11-foot ladder, 12-foot ladder. We can reach it.
Yo, I'm letting y'all know right now, Puma might be my brand that I fuck with. Y'all know how I just talk shit and be like, oh, y'all remember when he said he was gonna start fucking with Puma? What happened? This might be one of those moments. But like, low key, I've been getting more into the Puma.
Yeah. That's dope because you look like a puma.
Okay, what do you look like?
A
You look
slick
like
cat.
You look like Pumbaa. Fuck out of here, boy. Hakuna Matata head ass. You was proud
It's
as shit
Tata.
with your bug eating ass, boy. Fuck out of
It's
here.
Tata.
Y'all
You
was
okay,
doing.
boy?
Y'all
What
was
you
living a
look like?
lame life.
Right, yeah, you look like Timon.
Think about it. Y'all was living a lame life. The other line said, fuck y'all got my man doing. Eating bugs and shit from logs?
Okay,
Man,
who
we
you look
live
like?
righteous.
You look like Zazu, big beak bird.
big beak
You
bird?
can't believe Mufasa is dead.
Okay, boy. You look like who?
All right, let's get it. Come on, Terrance. Happy Friday. Let's recap the week. And then how you doing a group project? And
Yeah. We was supposed to say, what was we going to come up here and say, bro?
Yeah.
Look, they be like, I got you. All right, so Terrell, you speak first. You get up there and be like, so our project was on, hold on, wait, what was
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther
yeah.
King.
He was born in
And
1960.
He said he had a dream.
that one day.
Yeah. I would just be stuck until you say the next word.
Hey, look. My week was chill. This week was the week past Valentine's Day, right? It wasn't really shit that went down. Went to the grocery store, gym.
This nigga lives a whack life.
Grocery store. I be in that Wegmans.
Yeah,
I be in that Wegmans.
You know, this week I went to the grocery store. I went to the grocery store. And I got some paper towels.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me say this.
Not for Terrell. Go ahead, Terrell.
I learned how to make a steak for real.
Okay.
I mean, like butter, thyme.
Oh, so like
fucking-
sous vide.
like a sous vide.
Yeah.
What's
Nah,
that?
go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
Fuck is that?
Nah, you got it. Go ahead.
The fuck is he talking about? I learned how to make a steak for real. Like a dead ass real steak.
Yeah.
I mean, put the joint in the pan. I got a little thermometer.
Yeah.
You make sure that joint hit. As soon as it hit 110, you take it off.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect medium steak.
Man, that sounds good.
However you want. If you wanted to do medium rare or
Hook me up, dog. Hook me up.
medium well, I could do that. That joint was fire. It tastes like a look.
What you have on the side though?
I had the steak. I had what I made. I did steak. I did some mashed potatoes.
Okay, yeah, you living.
And I did a little spinach. I had no
Asparagus?
gravy. Spinach. I didn't do
Okay. Asparagus with that meal is fire.
Would have been fire.
Mm-hmm. This nigga's house is smelling like a whole...
I also make the best mashed potatoes. You niggas mashed potatoes not touching mine. Sorry. My dad thinks he makes the best. Got him beat.
Man, y'all got it, man. I'm just, I'm here for the,
This man bought a new air fryer.
Okay, yeah. First off, I don't like my business being put out in the street. And just keep it 100. Now
No,
I have to
just
tell
say
everybody
it.
that I'm doing it. So
I can see.
Okay, but not everyone can. I have a new air fryer, and now I'm forced to talk about this.
It's not that special.
I bought a new air fryer, and it's actually very special. I'm actually very proud of it. I'm thinking about putting it in like a vlog or some shit. Look, vlog? What vlog?
What are you talking about?
But I actually really fuck with this air fryer. Almost like I got a new car. I'm coming out of my room randomly to just look at it. Can't wait till I get hungry later.
That joint got different modes?
Yeah, it got different modes, but I ain't tripping off that.
You got
I've
a
had an
bacon
air fryer since the shit dropped. So I'm using it like how I've been using it. I'm not using pre-warm. You can melt your ice cream in here. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm just using it for the air fryer, and it's legit.
Who would want to melt their ice cream?
Well, those would be the different features.
You got a bacon feature?
Probably.
This motherfucker don't even know what he got. Let me tell you, I have
an air fryer. It has that feature.
air fryer.
Yeah.
You like a 60-year-old.
Terrell, I'm not getting that to bake when I have an oven right there that I know how to bake in.
That trash-ass oven you got, that air fryer is better.
Terrell, let's get off of this topic because I'm starting to get pissed off.
This motherfucker got a trash-ass oven.
How is the oven trash?
Because the air fryer does things way better than that oven.
This nigga's telling me a countertop air fryer is going to bake better than my oven. All
because
right,
he's cooking for one. Let me tell you, he's cooking for one. If you was cooking for 8,
All
right, bet.
You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You sound like an old nigga that just found out what an air fryer was. This nigga's the
You
real
sound
life.
like I sound like an old nigga, but you still saying I got a good oven. That oven's good. It works.
This
All
nigga
right.
really is Uncle Ben. You look like Uncle Ben, boy. You was proud as hell of your rice. You hoping they don't Aunt Jemima you. Damn, don't get rid of me. What they gonna put under there before Uncle Ben?
Did they switch that already?
Is Uncle Ben like?
No, it's
Cut.
still Uncle Ben. He just not on the rice no more. Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg came out and announced the Meta verified stuff, and basically what he said was, I'll read it. He said, this week we're starting to roll out of Meta verified a subscription. Let me start this like an official segment. I'm sorry, y'all. Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Meta, aka Facebook, Instagram, he basically announced that they're going to be going with a new verified look that's similar to Twitter Blue, where you pay for it. And basically, this is what it is. He says, starting this week, we're starting to roll out Meta Verified, a subscription service that lets you verify your account with a government ID, get a blue badge, get extra impersonation protection against accounts claiming to be you, and get direct access to customer support. It's all about increasing authenticity and security around our services. And Meta Verify starts at $11.99 a month on web, or $14.99 a month on iOS. So AKA is $15 a month if you're using your phone and not your computer for everything. I thought, I'm getting it. I'm going to get it. It's not like Twitter Blue. It's different from Twitter Blue because Twitter Blue, it don't matter who the hell you are. As long as you're not, and matter of fact, on Twitter Blue, you can be a meme page. You just have to put in your bio that you're a parody page.
Yeah.
But on Twitter, anybody can go and get verified. Anybody. As long as I'm paying for Twitter Blue, I can say I'm, whoever, and I can be verified. Instagram different because you got to be at least 18 years old to do it via your ID. So none of you fuckity kids, my joke buddy. But you also got to be verified with a government ID to match your profile picture.
Okay.
So it's like really got to be you. And then on top of that, you get the impersonation protection and all of that shit. And so I would say it's worth it. I'm honestly going to get both. I'm going to letting you niggas now. Y'all can clown me all y'all want and say, oh, this nigga went and got Twitter Blue, or he went and fucking, he's paying for Twitter. I don't give a fuck. I'm paying for all of it. With Twitter rolling out the creator features and Instagram rolling out their verification strategy, I said, all right, bet. I'm on board. Sign me up.
How many people do you think will actually take that up? You know what I'm saying? And get it? Because you're saying you have to submit a government ID.
You got to take a picture of your ID. If
Do you
anybody's
think
ever...
that people would want to do that?
Well,
You think it'll be worth it? Like, do you think like stars like are going to come out and do that?
take it from... Well, if you already verified on Instagram, then you don't got to worry about that. But anybody that has ever tried to be verified on Twitter, you know that in order for you to even submit that, you got to take a picture of your ID. And that's a part of this, that's always been a part of the submission process for Instagram.
Okay.
But back then, you had to have, it was so tough. You had to have like 10 articles about you written and published.
Okay, yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
Remember? So now it's not as tough as that, but the reason why they're doing it, for anybody that want to know the reason why they're doing it, is because they said they're trying to compete with platforms like Twitter and YouTube, who offer subscription-based services that give the people that pay more support.
Yeah.
And then also a big feature that they talked about too, and I was going to ask you about this, is they're saying that people who are meta verified will get a bigger push to explore. And so a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people were like, it's already hard to get
A bigger push to explore.
a bigger push to the explore page.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of small business owners and people that do online stuff that say it's going to be so hard for us to get discovered now because
Or it's just going to be
the
stacked full
explore
of people
page
that
is going to
do
be
that.
a bunch of
people who are
people
paying.
that are verified. But and honestly, that could be a case. So if you're a creator, it will probably be in your best interest to take advantage of some of these things. These people that make it seem like Twitter is just a platform, it's not just that no more.
That's going to impact the content, though. Our content is going to be impacted because now I'm going to be forced to look at content from things that people are paying. You know what I mean? That's like if most of your recommended tweets or some shit came from people who paid Twitter Blue. Just because you pay Twitter Blue doesn't make your shit what I want to see. You know? It's like, damn, so like my Explore page is already tailored to what I fuck with, but now it's going to be tailored to what I fuck with if they're paying.
It's not, but that's not the case.
You know what I'm saying?
If you pay,
Because how can you incentivize the Explore page without actually doing it? They're going to do it. It is going to be more shit up there of people who are paying.
It's still going to be the stuff you fuck with, just from the people that are paying.
That's exactly what I just said, which is like low-key lame.
Man,
Because look, I might like certain pages now that won't pay for shit. You know what I mean? So now you're just going to replace that with like the closest thing to it because they're paying.
Yeah.
Man, this shit getting funny out here. It's really starting to get lame.
everybody is aligning. That's what you got to think about. Every platform is going to have their subscription something. YouTube has YouTube Red. You don't want to have the commercials,
But you see, to me, that makes sense. If you don't want the commercials, you could legit pay to not have them. That, or you could just enjoy it the way that it's been. This Instagram shit is changing what it is, period. It's not like, oh, yo, you can do this new thing if you subscribe, or you could just stay the same. Nah, hold up. Even if I don't subscribe, my content's going to be tailored towards the motherfuckers that are subscribing. Because subscribing, there's incentivized benefits to subscribing, and with the way I'm going to get pushed. Oh, you want your shit to be more seen? You need to make sure you subscribe. Oh, my God. The money play is cray.
and you got to realize that these platforms are no longer just, I'm posting my family, no more. It's businesses and creators, and they try and do shit for that. So think about it. As a creator, it would be better for you to do it.
As a creator, yeah.
You still got cough up.
Sometimes when I think about Instagram, I do not think about myself as a creator on Instagram. I actually think about Instagram still the same way I did when we started, Just like a personal thing, but I guess you're right. At one point, I definitely said everybody has a small business on Instagram. Remember?
Yeah.
Everybody owns a small business because you have an Instagram, and low-key, it's starting to legit feel like that.
I think we appreciate things that are free. But the world is slowly making you pay for shit.
Saying that Instagram is free at this point now is like saying a public restroom is free. Or like how they doing now with these plastic
Or
like how they doing now with these plastic bags where I don't know where I was. I think I was in Cabo or something, and she was like, "You want a bag?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Hey, can I get a bag for this?" She said, "It's 10 cents." I said, "All right, don't worry about it." I just stepped off because I'm not about to have you ring up a bag for 10 cents. But I'm like, damn, you know what? It's nothing wrong with y'all charging that because I guess a bag shouldn't be free, but it's been free for so long that it sounds outrageous for you to say, "Oh, you want a bag? It's 10 cents." What?
That does suck. That does suck.
That's how I look at Instagram though. It's like, damn it, I get it, but it's been free for so long.
The reason why I'm
It's
able,
changing.
nah, yeah, that's why, but that's the reason why I'm more susceptible to, I'm more accepting of these companies saying, "All right, bet you got to pay."
Yeah,
Cause it's like, damn, we just like paying for everything already. HBO, show you can't get none of these joints without somebody paying.
that's a fact. You know how girls get a tattoo on their foot?
Mm-hmm.
Dope, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would
I
say,
love it.
Yeah, I think that's dope. If a guy got a tattoo on his foot, is that gay? Would you automatically say, "All right, bet"?
It's not common for fellas to do that.
It ain't. Like, what if he just get his mother name on his foot?
You could have got it somewhere else. Let's keep it above.
Yeah, he could have, but he got it on his foot.
I'm not gonna get in this podcast and be PC. All I'm saying, that is unconventional for
For a man
to do. So if he did that, it would be a little.
So you have a daughter. My daughter named Denise. I get Denise on my foot, but it's going down my. But when I got the we hit Miami, we hit Dubai, and I got the Gucci slides, and sometimes I want some. There's no way you getting it off, bro.
If you already covered in tattoos, you can do it.
If you covered in tattoos, you could do it. But if you just got me, look, 1, 2, and then the ankle joint, nah.
But are you living in the past? Is it an antiquated mindset? Are we really gatekeeping masculinity?
Are we really gatekeeping? Foot tattoos, right? Because look, now you can get your nails. You see what Trippie Redd came out and was like,
yeah,
it's the way I express my feelings. Oh, all right, bet, cool. The fuck? Oh,
Terrance.
You're expressing your feelings.
Terrance, hold up, because
Are you expressing your feelings when you put your outfit on?
you sound like an old head now, though.
Okay.
That's what the new generation is like. Fuck what y'all say is normal. Fuck.
Can you imagine if everything that we said we did when we was younger and coming up, we just said that we were expressing our feelings? Really?
Terrance,
Do you know that I can say that about anything that I do and it's acceptable? Because what's acceptable? Your feelings. So low key, nobody can tell you that the way you feel is bad. I could throw shit up against the wall and say, this is me expressing my feelings.
Nah, you still throwing shit up against the wall.
All right, bet. But look, there's going to be somebody that says it's the way that he wants to express himself. You should get a life, right?
Nah,
So maybe we
Terrance,
should all just get a life and not worry about stuff.
This my thing. Two things can be true at the same time.
Okay.
It is unconventional for the man to put the baby girl name on your foot.
Now, but it's unconventional now. But low key, you could do it.
It's unconventional. You could do it nowadays. Yeah, you could pretty much do it.
And I don't want
whatever.
to do that. Yeah.
But at the same time, you could get that off, bro. This new generation has cracked the code on.
Yeah, you can't really.
They cracked the code on everything.
You can't say nothing.
If you shave all the hair off your head, right? Cut your eyebrows off, mustache, and now you just sitting here looking like an Alaskan bullworm, and you want to say, this is like what you said with the nails. You can't say shit.
Yeah, it's the way I'm expressing myself. Just cut all my facial hair off.
If you say
There's gonna be people who say he looks fucking ridiculous, then there's gonna be the people that's like,
wow,
wow,
really? That's how the world acts now. What?
Really?
Really? Are you seriously? Right now?
Right.
That's how they do.
he's insane. Whoa.
If you talk about a guy that paints his nails now,
yeah,
you look like. And then look,
you're
there's
like an old man. You're the old
and there's
guy.
people that agree with you that won't say anything because they ain't trying to get in the
Yeah, they the Trump voters.
Trump voters. Nah, I'm saying there's men out there that don't agree with niggas painting their nails.
Nah, I'm comparing them to the Trump voters. I only use that in a sense where, think about it, this motherfucker Trump had mad voters. They just wasn't saying shit. It's mad people out there like that'll be like, man, this motherfucker spitting, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh yeah,
you know
100%.
what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, that's what they do. So, but I get what you're saying. You just threw me for a little bit of a loop.
I get it. Y'all get triggered when y'all hit Trump. Black people, when they hit Trump, get triggered. Look.
Nah, for sure.
That motherfucker. All right.
I don't like any. I don't fuck with any of them because you see what your boy doing.
Who? I don't know.
Your boy JB.
Oh yeah,
They came with that thing that said he fell down the stairs, but it wasn't him. It's just funny because they're like, why would y'all say that?
We get shit from one side, piss from the other side. We really don't have no dog in this fight.
No dog.
Where we going? We like the motherfuckers that's, I don't even know. You know? Where we going next? Bet. We'll be there.
We the person that's out with their friend. It's 1 a.m. We are tired as hell, but we did not drive. No money for Uber.
We have no choice but
we going wherever the next person take us.
We just bringing the vibe. Look, they using us as an excuse to look. Everybody's fucking complaining. He's not complaining. Look, I ain't got no choice with the be so of course I ain't complaining. Look, he having a good time. We sitting there looking dumb as shit.
And think about how you look as the friend that's like, can we go home? Like, can we? And you have no money. You didn't drive. You really can't say shit. Or you can. You can hope the person goes to the strip club instead of that hookah lounge that you don't want to go to. But
you gotta start saying little slick shit like, damn, it's getting late. I'm supposed to be waking up tomorrow. I don't know what I was thinking, setting the plans.
It took for me to go through that one time for me to be like, I am never doing this again. I forget where I was. I think I was with who I was with. I think I was at Jasper's. And I was like, damn, these niggas is out here rapping and I'm trying to go home.
Like, I'm about to change the subject real quick. You ever tell your girl a story and you be like,
oh, yeah, I've been to Jasper's before because remember the last time I forget who I was with. And look, you remember exactly who you was with. You was with some girl, but it ain't her. So you were like, who was
y'all
with
niggas, y'all
me?
know y'all
Look,
relationship. Look, when you say who was with me, you got to name some male names just to fuck her mind up.
James
was
it
my
there?
man, Jimmy?
Was we Jimmy?
It wasn't Jimmy. I don't know who it was, but we was eating tacos. You and some bitch.
You gotta remove the bitches from her
Right.
mind. Hey, look, that's some young shit. I used to do that now. If I was here with somebody,
I would be like, keep it 100. But nah, you know what I mean when you just try to
for
say
sure.
a quick story.
I've 100% been there.
Who was I with? I forget who I was with.
Or have you ever said
know who you was with?
You ever been like, you ever seen? Okay, it could be anything. It could be like, look, your girl, y'all scrolling through Netflix, and you say, look, Schindler's List. Remember we watched this? Didn't we watch this? And she be like, look, I don't know if I've ever seen this. What's it about? And you like, maybe it's not this one.
Man, bro, I be
let me tell you, your girl will love to say, wrong bitch.
Nah, yeah, but we be in that situation, we don't do it. But y'all fellas, y'all know how that feels.
Uh-huh.
She be like, oh my God, remember when I told you this and then you hated on me? Hold on, wait. You never told me about it.
I never heard that before.
And then
never heard it.
You don't put it together to where she says, look, she look dumb as shit in her face.
Yeah.
I definitely told you about this. And you be like, look, no the fuck you did
not.
And you obviously talking about some sucker ass nigga that ain't me. So you know what? I think we gonna split the bill. I'm gonna pay for my mozzarella cheese sticks, my appetizer, my starter, and my margarita.
That's some bullshit. Did you see the girl that was like, when you're on a date with a man and he orders a burger, check please. They was like, niggas can't get a cheeseburger no more.
Nah, Terrell, you know I'm against that though.
What are you
talking about that?
Nah, Terrance, fuck that.
You should never go out to eat and order a burger. What the fuck are you ordering a burger for?
What are we gonna?
Why do I say this, Terrell? So niggas know that I'm not capping. Tell them exactly why I say this.
Let me ask you. I'm about to really son you. Now I'm getting ready to cook you.
You're not gonna tell them why I say that.
I guess he doesn't want you to. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Snap, I thought that was my bro. My bro. Forever my homie. I'm singing that shit with tears in my eyes because it ain't true. I'm gonna just say this and let you go. You shouldn't get a burger when you go out to eat because we could just go to the Wendy's or the McDonald's or the fucking Burger King if you wanted a burger or the Five Guys. What are we sitting down at a restaurant for and you
I have a taste for it.
I'll have the sirloin burger. What? You a fucking weirdo? Check, I'm leaving.
You get a much better put together burger at a restaurant. You're not getting a great burger at these fucking Wendy's and shit. You're not.
You know what you look like saying you get a much good, well-rounded burger when you...
Have y'all ever had the Jack Daniels burger from Friday? That joint fire. Hey, That's bullshit. And then look, what if I just have a taste for a cheeseburger? I can't get that?
You can only get a burger when you've been with Shawty for a minute
Nah,
and you just
fuck
trying
that.
something different. You can't.
And then what does that say about who I am? Why is that a deal breaker? Why is it check please? What the fuck are you ordering? A fucking pasta?
It's just like date food, and a burger isn't date food. A burger is like me and my niggas at the wing joint. We watching the game, and I got a burger. It ain't. I'm out with her, and I don't. And look, it's a date. Fuck it. We not getting into this. What y'all think? Me, I don't think anybody in their right mind should ever go anywhere and order a burger. What the fuck am I ordering a burger for? I can get some McDonald's and just pull up with it. A burger don't mean that. Or if I want a gourmet burger, Five Guys. I don't need the sirloin beef patty with the special sauce from the steakhouse.
The
Niggas walk in a steakhouse and get a burger?
Have y'all ever had a burger? Man.
Just me. And I'm out here. I'm leaving y'all niggas with the menus on the table and everything.
Fellas, don't listen to this Twitter bullshit. If you want a cheeseburger, and
yeah, if you want a cheeseburger, bro, get it. Do your thing.
Don't listen to this nigga. If you want a cheeseburger, get it. There should not be a check please thing.
Fellas, y'all need to understand how y'all look.
What if it's
And I can't help you.
okay, let me ask you this, Terrance. This is where motherfuckers get on my nerves, and this is where this classist, we got money when it's different thing come into play. Cause let you order a crab cake sandwich. Is that better?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm done.
Look, I'm gonna get the crab cake sandwich because I can't go up the street to McDonald's and get a crab cake sandwich.
It's still like essentially a burger. It's just crab.
Terrell, it's not a burger. It's actually a crab cake sandwich. All right, bet. Let's leave here because it's on fire like your Valentine's Day plans. We leave here, right? Where can I go get a crab cake sandwich from? You're gonna have to pull up your Yelp and figure it out. It could be 1 a.m. and they say, the kitchen's closed. Okay, bet. Well, she wanted a sirloin burger, so we just gonna go over to the fucking Burger King or the McDonald's or whatever, one of these 24-hour spots and get that. That's the difference. You can't get a crab cake sandwich from anywhere but...
You're not gonna get these trash patties that y'all eating. Have you ever opened your burger from Wendy's?
This nigga's eating the same type of burger, but it got Jack Daniel's sauce so he feel better.
The patties that y'all be eating, I'm telling you, it's not the same. That is insane.
This nigga sits down and says, so you know what? I looked at the menu and I looked over everything y'all had, and I'll have the Angus beef Hold up. All right, bet. This nigga's a weird one. Okay, and for you, ma'am, something maybe with some. Okay.
But you a nigga that got chicken fingers for years.
So for you, ma'am, we're gonna do the elite whatever pasta, mashed potatoes on the side, green beans. Look, whatever. And for you, sir, the burger. You know what you look like? A lame. Burger and fries. Bet.
I will agree that if you go to a seafood spot, I'm a seafood fan though. I'm a seafood guy. But if you go to a seafood spot, you probably shouldn't get like just a burger. Or if you go to like a crab place.
You should never get a burger because you can just get a burger from right there.
I don't agree. Terrance, those burgers be trash.
All right, bet. We off the burgers.
Hey, look, have y'all ever had a medium burger or a burger that was done medium well?
I'm not gonna get on them.
A burger that was done medium well?
Terrell, I'm all up this, bro. Y'all ever had a medium burger that was done medium well? This nigga going hard for his Angus steak beef.
I just don't think it should be a check please moment if you get a burger. That's all. And I call it like I see it with my glasses on. But most of y'all don't get the picture unless the flash is on.
Yeah.
That is one of the most deepest lines that gets overlooked. Because I call it like I see it, but with my glasses on. Meaning I'm not just looking at the shit and just saying, oh yeah, that's what it is. I'm taking a decent look at it. So motherfucker put their glasses on.
They're taking a decent look at it.
And then he says, but most of y'all don't get the picture unless the flash is on. Unless it's fucking...
Unless it's
glittering.
Unless it's big.
Y'all don't get it.
You're not going to get it. But
of course,
if it's too dark and we don't have the flash on and we take a picture, it's going to come out dark. Yeah.
Satisfied.
That was just one line.
That's just one line.
Joint. Yeah. That's the 6'7" joint, bro.
Yes.
Low key, we should do a video on that joint. I'm keeping it a hundo.
What's his name? Macking about my stacking about my packs.
He said, "Excuse my charisma, vodka with a spritzer,
swagger down pat." Call that shit Patricia.
Yeah, Young Money Militia. And
I am the commissioner.
You don't want to start with Weezy because the F is for finisher.
Finisher, yeah. So misunderstood, but what's the word without enigma? Two bitches at the same time, synchronized swimmers.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I saw a little thing where somebody was like, Lil Wayne might be the GOAT. And I'm like, damn, you know what?
I'm telling you. Nah, he's not better than Jay.
Jay has legacy and success on his side. But all Wayne had, not all Wayne has, but I think all we really respect Wayne for is his music. We really respect Jay for so much other shit other than music that really aids to why people say he's the GOAT. Without the title deal and $1 billion, is Jay-Z the GOAT if it's just his music versus Wayne? Are we saying Jay-Z's the GOAT if he's not married to Beyonce? There's a lot of things he did outside of music that added to his...
Nah, for sure.
You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
That versus would not be... Let's go to your favorite Instagram celebrity, Groove and Gorilla. Hey, look, the Groove and Gorilla dude got blocked, right? And everybody wants to know whether it's fucked up or whether it's, not fucked up. If you're not familiar with the Groove and Gorilla person, God bless you.
Right.
Because you have been saved from some mess.
And he's not my favorite Instagram. I don't know why he said it.
So basically it's this dude that's like 6'8". He's strong as fuck. And he calls himself Groove and Gorilla. But I think he changed it from Groove and Gorilla to Groove and something.
Just like his name or some shit?
Yeah. So it's really not, his name isn't Groove and Gorilla anymore. But all he does is like, he goes to restaurants where there is a predominantly white audience. And he gets up and he does all of these different dances. You might have seen him in a video with this other coon.
Oh, wow.
That... and he's a coon. Remember Roland Martin was telling Dottie, you will not use that language on my show. He was like, and he better watch his tone talking to me because he's a coon. But this motherfucker that is also a boxer, he does this thing where he be eating the chicken and making weird noises. It is the cringiest shit ever. All I'm going to say, right? The conversation is this. Was it fucked up? Is it fucked up that with all of the petitions and shit to get the Groovin' dude blocked, is that fucked up? Are we holding him back from success? Is there a deeper...
Right. And I think you should play what Cardi B said.
Okay. Well, you go ahead and give your thoughts, and then I'll play what Cardi said.
To me, I feel like when you see that, their content, you just instantly just feel like... I don't know. I can't even explain it, y'all. Y'all know how people have the heart to do some shit that you would never do? And it be embarrassing shit? Like, this nigga's getting up and dancing when there's food around. I feel like if I do a little dance before I eat the food in front of me, I'm gonna look away. Like, look at this nigga giddy for his fucking... sirloin beef patty. Like, look, this nigga's giddy when his burger comes. It just looks away. So for you to get up and really be pop locking and dancing around food, for me, that automatically just makes me feel like, all right, it just irritates me. I'm sorry. Y'all know I don't think anything food related is funny. It's just, I don't think people laughing. I don't think people eating and acting like sensationalizing food. Like the other dude you talking about, you bite a piece of food and you act like it's the best thing that ever happened to you, like you having an orgasm or some shit. I hate that. I absolutely hate that because I don't obsess over food like that. It's whatever. I'm not a fan of that content. Not a fan of the content. I understand that it might make some of y'all think, damn, that shit look bomb. So I'm not shitting on the people that fuck with it, but like, it is a fucking cringy, fucking irritating, annoying. I know I speak for everybody, so Terrell, you don't have to double down on this. Mm-hmm. It's irritating as fuck. We don't give a fuck what you're doing, or we don't want to fucking see this shit. And most of the people that look at it just feel like, why are you doing this? It's just corny, you know?
And it's a little bit deeper than that, too. But you know
and
what?
It's a lot deeper than...
It is.
Yeah.
Let me play what Cardi B said about it, right? Because I think this is a lot of people's mentality about the shit.
Yeah.
What's happening, and then we'll discuss.
two guys that like they
Shout
go
out to Cardi.
restaurants and they act like a complete fool. You know, I don't know what's his name. He's really Brolic and he be dancing like a
Brolic.
He be dancing all crazy. And then there's the other one that he just do too much for me. So I've been seeing petitions for people to ban them on social media and everything. And I feel like I'm gonna get dragged because I don't have and I feel like I'm gonna get dragged because I don't have the popular opinion. Because they have a community supporting them. And every single time that somebody's doing the same thing from the fucking community, y'all wanna bring them out, do petitions to get they are not doing anything wrong, but being cheesy and corny. I'd rather they become rich. Look how Jake Paul became rich. Jake Paul used to do the most corniest content ever. His content was so corny and cringy. I never found it amusing. But guess what? The kids found it amusing. Two guys that like, they go to restaurants.
Shit, my bad. All right, so that is basically a lot of people's take. A lot of people's take is they're not doing anything wrong. It's just content. It's just, whatever. And every time somebody, whatever, or I saw a take that said, people are so infatuated with white approval that they don't like the fact. And to me, I think people are getting it all wrong. And I'm just going to say my thoughts up from here.
Go ahead, keep going.
Terrance, that's disrespectful.
I know. Keep going. Go.
I'm going to say my thoughts on this. And this is how I look at it, right? I think when you understand the history of how content like this was originated via minstrel shows and blackface, specifically against Black Americans, it hit us a little bit different than people, i.e. Cardi B, who are not Black American. So it may not hit the same for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're not Black American.
So
You're in the culture, but you say the N-word or whatever, but you also, they wasn't doing minstrel shows about you. You know what I'm saying?
Or your people, yeah.
Or your ancestors. We had to deal with that.
Yeah.
Think about it. The only reason that they say Black people like watermelon is because they legit, it was a nigga that made postcards where they would put slaves on postcards. He used to draw slaves on postcards with watermelon. Never was a thing that we just was always fed watermelon or nothing. That came from postcards that were sent out. And now it's a chicken and watermelon thing. And the Groovin' Gorilla dude has a video where he's savagely eating a watermelon too. So this is my thing. I think these videos, they just kind of perpetuate some of those stereotypes that were used to systemically hold us back. Shit that we still haven't gotten out of. So to me, it's not I could give a fuck less about if these niggas is getting canceled because they're making money or whatever. To me, you doing more damage.
Do you think they know?
Yeah, 100%.
You think they know what that perpetuates and don't care? Or do you think what he's probably going to say is, I'm living my life, I'm enjoying my life, I'm just doing me, I'm not thinking about none of that?
I think for sure he would say that. I think for sure both of them would say, I'm just living my life, whatever. But you see the petitions. You see how it makes people feel. And you don't care because it's you doing your thing.
And low-key, it's let me just say this real quick. I hate to see us justify certain shit by saying, oh, but he getting money. And I think one thing that we do in our community is say, well, bro, yeah, well, you getting money? Yeah, where they getting their money? So we give people automatic respect for what they doing if they're getting money from it. I think that's why we watch some of the movies we watch, the shows we watch, the things that we tolerate, is because if you getting some type of money, you're going to get some respect. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or if you can keep the show going, I think people will respect you. And with shit like this, people will say, well, he's getting money. He's getting sponsorship deals, so we should be happy for him because he getting money. Even though this nigga's dancing in front of chicken. Like, come on, y'all. Like, let's keep it a hundo. Popeyes puts a commercial out that says, we love chicken, right? And it's a bunch of Black people dancing and getting it because they got some chicken coming, right? Everybody would be pissed off at Popeyes for that.
Remember the Mary J commercial?
Yeah, like we've seen it happen so many times. That's why I'm like, yo, you know what? there should be a certain level of you reading the room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, we've seen over time people think that we like, I don't know. This is all I'll say. It would take one comment for me to be like, okay, I get it. Like, yo, you're pandering, or you're doing this. Bruh, dancing with over the bowl while they was dripping the sauce. That's crazy.
And
That's crazy. I'm sorry.
And to me, it's all about. It goes back to the history, because it's mostly black Americans that have an issue. This dude, the Grooving Gorilla dude, he's a Nigerian guy, right?
Okay, yeah.
And you perpetuating a stereotype used against black Americans. And we've seen the diaspora wars, whatever, but we know the divide there. You got a place to go, we don't. You know what I'm saying? You got a place to say, all right, bet, yeah, I'm not from here. I'm about to go back over here. Yeah, I'm going to do what I got to do here and then go back. And that's cool. But don't start perpetuating stereotypes that was used against us. And you're not even one of us.
Or it's like you don't give a fuck.
It's like you don't, and that's
like
the thing.
I don't think that we would go to Africa acting a certain way. And then if they say, hey, yo, believe it or not, that's disrespectful to like the people here. We not the type to say, fuck y'all, I'm going to just keep doing this because I'm going to get money. I feel like we have a little bit more respect in that, but they'll probably say, no, y'all wouldn't do it.
I mean, well, there's probably
cases.
But this is a situation where I think that's where the divide is coming. That's where people are saying, oh, we'll just let him. All right, cool. I wonder if he was doing some shit about you, would you feel the same way? And that's what it come down to.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like we don't move like that as a people. I don't think you would see black people going to...
There's people that have
You know how when we travel, we turn into pussies. Remember what Unc was talking about where he was like, when I travel, I don't want to be hard. I just want to just... If they say, yo, you can't do this, I'm like, oh, okay. Remember? But he's like one of the toughest dudes ever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's how I kind of looked at it. I mean, I can't speak for us as an entire race, but I feel like when we do get out of the country, we be on some chill shit. We not trying to be out there and say, nah, we playing dice right here.
But Terrance.
Nah, like, if they say we can't do it, we'll be like, oh, okay, my bad. We just happy to be in Jamaica, you know?
Yeah. Now, there are people from these other countries. I was in a Twitter hole the other day where there are people that say that when black Americans go to some other country, sometimes we can get a little,
I feel you,
uppity. You know what I'm saying? Or a little.
I will take everybody's opinion and what everybody thinks and with a, you know what I'm saying? I'll take it in, you know?
Mm-hmm. We not absolving nobody of anything, but this is that situation specifically is one that's like, all right, this is why we got an issue with it.
Yeah.
I did want to ask you if you've seen Sonny Digital's comments on his job, and name a Sonny Digital track.
Sonny Digital. You just put me on the spot, and I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I failed.
Sonny Digital songs, bet, since this nigga doesn't know. He did.
I mean, I know, but like I wouldn't. I can't just name it right now. Hold on.
What's one of the most famous joints he did?
Started from the trap, now rap. I don't know why that's the first drink that came to my mind.
Oh yeah, he did Stargazing. It's Your Birthday. It's Your Birthday.
Yeah, 2 Chainz.
He did a bunch of 2 Chainz. He did Racks.
He has so much shit, y'all. Like legit, he's like legit.
Lil Uzi Vert Right Now, Same Damn Time, Cardigan, Don Toliver. He's done a bunch of shit.
He's worked with Future. He's worked with. I mean, this is Same Damn Time. Future.
Not yet.
Like he has hits. Trust me. We're definitely.
Oh shit, he's done a lot of shit. He has like a whole playlist.
Nah, we've been listening to Sonny Digital for a minute since I was young, since I was in high school. Like I just was not able to just name us. Do you see how many songs that this man has done? Like name a Sonny Digital song. Okay, let me think about.
He did
the glossary of hip hop.
Yeah, he. So basically, he's got a extensive career. Most of the people know Sonny Digital, but this is what he had to say about what he do. He said, nobody wants to work a job. So the day that making music started feeling like a job, I lost the passion. I would rather do it as a hobby so I can still have fun doing it. Once you make hits, that's all people expect of you. It starts to be less about being creative and more about trying to make the next hit. And at the same time he said that, Jack Gleason, if you don't know who Jack Gleason is, he's the guy who played Joffrey on Game of Thrones. He talked about losing his passion for acting. And he was like, when it became less of a recreation and more of a profession, it put more pressure on the acting itself and it made it less enjoyable. Mm-hmm. And so My question is, and I guess I'll ask you because I know you have thoughts on this. You're doing like a dream job, you know?
Yeah.
You don't gotta go clock in nowhere and work for nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get to like take your passion and it's your dream job. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what you love to do.
Yeah.
But now that it's your job, now it's not fun no more. So now you don't want to do it. So my question is, what do you think about that? Because there are certain people that look at it like, I don't feel like getting up and going to this job. I would much rather be able to do what I love every day. You know what I'm saying? Versus, but then there's also people that do it that say the opposite.
The most eye-opening thing that I heard anybody say on this particular topic is when Barack Obama was talking about how he felt when he wasn't the president anymore. And it's either Barack or Michelle, but I think it was Barack. But nah, it's Michelle, because that's my girl. You know, I got Michelle on the text.
Please.
I got her on the text, but I could call her if I really need something. Like if I really needed a ride from like Branch Avenue Station to somewhere. On Metro.
This nigga don't got no Michelle.
If I need a ride to the Branch Ave station?
You don't got Michelle. You got the Shell gas station.
But yeah, I think it was Michelle, but she was like, when she left the White House, she was like, damn, I felt like my life was just this. Like I thought I was just, okay, we made it all the way up here. I'm the first lady, and that's just who I am. And she said when them 8 years was up, it was like, damn, so you know what? I can go and be something else. But I do think, I was telling Terrell, and we've talked about this before, when you have a side hustle, your side hustle is great because it's what you're working on to get you out of your job. And normally when you have a side hustle, you have a regular job that you lean on to support it. And you start saying, fuck this joint, yo. Low-key, I love my side hustle, and I'm about to do whatever I can to just do that. So because I want to do my side hustle so bad, it make me hate this shit. Because this shit is just in the way. This is what I have to do to make enough money to pursue that. But once you actually get past that and you make the money, your side hustle now takes the place of your regular job. It is what you're doing to now do your other side hustle shit.
To feed yourself. Now that's your main source of...
Because think about it. You starting up a business is the same type of side hustle as... Or put it like this. You starting a business is in the same world as you simply watching the game every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's what you're doing to like fill your life.
And
even
you
though
might
it's
be
a side,
passionate about it.
Or
Yeah.
you could be passionate about it. So like, once your side hustle becomes your main job, you're still gonna have other things on the side that might not be a hustle, but that you're gonna want to do. Mm-hmm. And once your side hustle can stress you like your main job, then it starts to not feel like your passion anymore.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you.
It starts to feel like your JOB.
Because you keep saying side hustle. I want to hear what you... This is somebody... your passion. Not just something you do on the side.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was saying. Like, once it becomes your main thing, like, and it's not a side hustle anymore, I feel like you lose the passion for it, and it just starts feeling like it's in a way. Mm-hmm. As far as what you can do about it, like, it really is situational. It's hard to give, like, a generalized advice around that. Me and Terrell have dealt with that before. Like, I can definitely say we was way more passionate about certain aspects of this shit when you're just trying to do it. Once you've been doing it, you could definitely start feeling like, man, I don't even feel like doing this shit, and we've been doing this for a long time. Mm-hmm. It's been some times where you didn't feel like doing a podcast at all.
100%. Every week, I don't feel like doing a podcast.
I would never say that.
No, that ass, every week, I'd be like, dang. Sometimes.
I never feel like that.
I wake up and be like,
I never feel
damn.
like that.
I'm not you.
1,010% disagree
I'm
with
not
this bitch
you.
ass nigga. Fuck off the pod.
Sometimes.
Fuck out of here, boy.
This is
you
what
about
I-
to get your ass the fuck off here.
Fuck you.
You got
This
this energy, nigga?
Terrance, this is what
you
I
think you
do.
can talk down on our shit?
Who's talking down?
I'm the only person here that can back us up. You're talking about, oh yeah, I don't feel like doing a podcast every week. You got us fucked up. The fuck am I listening to you for then?
I'm being
All
transparent.
right, bet. The fuck am I listening to you for then? The fuck? Unsubscribe.
Because I said I don't feel like doing a
Fuck out of
podcast.
here. All right,
sometimes.
bet. So what am I listening to you for?
Terrance,
I would never say
the
that.
same way-
That's cap, Terrell. You do feel like doing
That's
a podcast.
not true. The same way Sonny Digital just said what he said. That's why this is an important topic. Because once you start doing this, sometimes Terrance, think about it.
You were a manager. You would never fuck with your employees saying, man, I don't even really give a fuck about this shit.
You
would
have no idea what my, you have no idea the type of manager I was.
And if they said that, you would put them in a certain place like, this motherfucker not serious about this shit. If an employee said, man, I never care about this shit. I just come in, every week, every time I come in, I don't give a fuck.
Is he performing? Because I'm performing. I perform.
Terrell, get the fuck
This
out
is
of
my
here.
thing.
Soon as you slip, we thinking about how you said you never wanted to do this shit.
Terrance.
You got me fucked up, and I'm checking his ass live on air. You're not going to talk like that.
What is he
because
talking about?
Because we do this shit every week.
Terrance, I do not be feeling like it, but I have an obligation. All them weeks consistent when we came in this joint with COVID,
them weeks
all
I get
types of shit.
But he's saying he don't never feel like doing the podcast.
I be thinking every week I be like,
What?
ooh, I wish I could just lay right here.
The way this
and
motherfucker be on this joint rapping,
and
he feel like doing it.
Anybody that has a job, you know, all the way up until you get to work, you might feel like, man, I wish I could just cool it. But once you get in that joint, fix your name tag or clock the fuck in and now you getting paid, you turn it on and do what you gotta do.
You're right, I'm being emotional.
Exactly. He's an emotional Negro. Also, that's exactly what Sonny Digital was talking about. He's doing his passion. And he's great at it. But the shit be getting like, damn, like, sis, this is all I do now.
This is my main thing.
And then he can't even be creative no more. See, his is a little bit different. Because he can't even be creative because people are like, nah. Make me a hit like you made one like this one for him, so I want something like that, bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, you can't start a gourmet hot dog stand, glizzy stand, right? You can't sell gourmet glizzies, and then you trying to come out with an Angus steak burger.
Why not?
Because
Why
guess
can't
what?
he?
We love you. Oh, yo, this is dope. But let me get 2 glizzies.
You know what you sound like?
And we're going to let these other motherfuckers try that burger because we love you for the hot dog stand, man. You're the ice cream man.
You know what you
You're
sound
not
like?
the ice cream man, and now this nigga got Skittles and packs of chips and shit. Hold up.
Wow.
There's going to be people who are like, 2 ice cream cones, please. And I don't know why you started this bullshit.
Terrance, you sound like the people that love Kanye for music and said, he's trying to do fashion.
Well, you're right.
Give us another graduation. That's what you sound like.
You're right. I do. I'm just letting you know what the world this is what the world looks like. When you're loved for Oreos, and we love you because you made Oreos, when you decide to come out with chips, we're gonna be like, this is great. 2 bags of Oreos, please.
That's not cool, bro.
This is cool. This is actually great. I'm glad that you branching out. 2 bags of Oreos. Regular. The shit that you came with.
I get that, but I don't think that's all the way
Guess what
right.
I'm going to give you for them 2 bags of the Oreos? Money. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to take that money, feed your family, you're going to feed yourself.
And I can invest
Sonny
in my
Digital.
chips.
Yeah, you right, man. This shit don't feel like a job, man. And everybody want me to make a hit. That sounds like that should be tweeted and said on like producers in like a producer's boardroom. You know, or a producer's fucking discussion post.
Producers Reddit.
We all just producers under here and, hey, yo, don't y'all kind of feel like, you know, they want us to only make hits? Shit don't even feel fun no more. Shit feel like a job. What you talking about?
Terrance, you
That's
are
what it feel like.
somebody
I feel like I'm talking to open
Hold
room
up.
of
Fuck out of here. You're somebody who wants to branch out and do other things. What if somebody said, fuck this, I'm going to do that? How would you feel?
Terrell, people did do that. And I'm just letting you know, I ain't going to get on Twitter asking questions about it. It is what it is. You're hot because of this. So if you're hot because of it, people are going to ask for it. They were just talking about Brockhampton's album running. I was like, damn, I remember when we could not post anything without people saying, do a fucking Brockhampton reaction. Remember? We couldn't do nothing. And it's just like, yo, people just want to see certain shit that they feel like you could do. Because guess what?
Still there.
Imagine Sonny Digital saying, man, I'm about to put out an album on some Metro Boomin shit. I like what Metro Boomin's doing. I want to do my version. That's what we want to hear. Because we know what we love from you, and we know what we want to see. You can test the waters. You could tell yourself, you know what, I'm about to do movies, y'all. And then you have to expect people to say, nah, you should just do music. I get it, because I'm not telling you that when they say that they're right. But low key, you just need to expect people to say that so that you're not so triggered by it, right? Then when you go and make your movie, if it's a hit, it's a hit. If it's not good, some people will be right, and that's cool. But that's a part of like branching out. Everybody didn't support Kobe doing children's books after him being one of the most electrifying, dangerous-minded fucking players, but he's gonna do kids
But that
books?
wasn't in the middle. That wasn't in the middle of his prime. That's like when people didn't support Jordan going and playing baseball.
Well, they still wanted Kobe to go take a Tom Brady type of ending of his career. Go on TNT. Go be an analyst. Go be a coach. Go do anything. He chose to do films and kids' books. Kobe? But guess what? I went and got an Oscar for my shit. Nobody can tell me anything because low-key,
I got an unpopular
branching out. Trey, you about to piss me off. He's going to piss me off.
I got an unpopular opinion.
You're going to piss me off so much to the point where I don't want to hear it because I'm not even playing with you.
I have an unpopular opinion.
Terrell, I'm not playing. It's too soon still.
It's not too soon.
It's too soon.
Let's keep it a
Whatever
buck.
you're about to say.
I keep it a buck about that
Terrell,
Kobe.
please, let's not do this.
I keep it a buck about that Kobe Oscar.
Anything.
He was
Terrell,
nominated against nobody.
I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear anything. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't
I
want to hear
think you
anything.
always use it as a.
I don't
okay,
want
okay.
to hear. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. If you don't like it, you can stop fucking listening to this fucking podcast and you can fuck off of it. You know, I don't want to hear none of this shit.
This motherfucker was nominated against the nigga.
Terrell, anyway.
I get what you're saying.
Because I'm going to just hit you where it hurts. Opie's death wasn't that sad.
Terrance.
You see what I'm talking about? So shut your bitch
No,
ass
because
up.
that's way different.
Shut your bitch
You've
ass
never
up.
seen it.
We lost Kobe. We don't have Kobe anymore.
I get it.
So watch him out.
This man.
So watch him out. If
I had
you
to
hit
hit
it where it hurts, I chose TV. I could have did more damage.
Terrance, that is not the same. That death was crazy. Well, all right.
It's not the same?
It's not
What
the
are
same.
you talking about?
I said, let's keep it a buck about that Oscar win. Who else was nominated? Let's keep it a buck.
Saying, y'all? Kobe Bryant did not stray away from what he really wanted to do outside of his shit. And honestly, he didn't stray away from the shit that he wanted to do. And he was victorious with it. And he understood the backlash he was going to get from his peers about branching out. Sonny Digital, what he's saying is true. Because you are going to get your side hustle. Y'all niggas who have y'all business, y'all clothing line, I want you to imagine if you had to literally mail out 30 shirts, even in a week. If that was your hustle, selling 30 shirts. Some of you niggas are sitting there right now saying, man, if I can get this shit going, man, I swear I would love this shit more than I would love coming in this fucking Subway. I'll keep it 100,
You
bro.
will.
You will. But, oh, no question, that job is going to start feeling just like how that Subway feel. Mm-hmm. When you in there and you putting your plastic gloves on, and this nigga said provolone, and you said, uh-huh. And this nigga said, I said American, motherfucker, pay attention. And you like, I fucking hate this job. I swear this nigga said provolone. And you got to grab the cheese and this shit's not coming. And you like, damn, like this really my life. I'm irritated. I wish I was doing something else. You're going to make it there, bro. All of that shit that you're going through right now, you're going to make it right past it. And you're going to look back and be like, damn, I remember I was sick about that. But guess what? Now you're going to be sick about what you were looking forward to. The truest thing Viola Davis said is that there's going to be a high and low regardless. Like legit, there's life's good moments and bad moments, and it's not about really enjoying the good. You know what I'm saying? It's about living in that middle. You know what I'm saying? So, not trying to be preachy on y'all or anything like that, but low key, I mean, Sonny Digital letting y'all know that even with the riches, there's a certain happiness level that you're going to keep searching for. You're going to keep wanting to do something else. Even when you 50, you're going to say, you know what? I think I'm about to get into puzzles. Now this old motherfucker walking around got a puzzle. He started over there, puzzle here. It's just going to be what happens to keep you going.
I think celebrities have come out and said, if I could, I would, give all of this away. And, us people that aren't millionaires, we'd be like, fuck out of here. You got millions of dollars, right? But they have their own battles. I still don't agree with that bullshit. Like, even what I do now, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Like, and that was my point on the Sunny Digital shit. Because I can agree with you, like, I don't be feeling like doing this. But
No, you're not agreeing with me.
I said I was agreeing with Sunny. Not the Grizzly Bear. I don't be feeling like doing this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful that this is what I can do. So that's the part that was missing from the shit, I guess. But then again, I don't have to always say the other side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You, nowadays, you can't just say, I don't fuck with this.
Yeah.
You got to say, I don't like this, but I respect it, and I know that there's people out there that do.
Yeah, you're right.
Otherwise, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get what bro was. I get what bro was saying. And Jack Gleason said, "Fuck this acting bullshit. This motherfucker had one role, Joffrey. That's it."
All right, Jack. Let's keep it a hundo. We've seen it happen. You're literally one of the most hated people in television history.
Because of how well he did.
If I was doing a movie, I don't want you in my movie. Why? Because instead of people saying, "Oh, hold on, wait, did she give the truck back to Mason?" They're gonna say, "Did she give the truck back to Joffrey? Where's Joffrey? Hold on, wait, isn't that Joffrey? Hold on, wait, isn't he Joffrey? Fuck him. I don't got time for that." And you know what? I'm not the only one that thinks that. And I think him getting roles after that horrible role, even though he did a great job, there are certain roles that line you up for no roles. Ask bruh from, everybody talks about him, but bruh that was in Players Club and he was in Menace to Society. He was just a straight thug. That nigga could never go be on a sitcom. We waiting for this nigga to turn. We waiting for him to break bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you talking about the nigga from Acorn?
Yeah.
The dude that spent the block and got his ass whooped by
Spent the block, killed, what's the name? Shot at the Big Wheel.
Yeah.
This nigga raped Ebony.
The nigga that Kane beat his ass.
Kane beat his ass, but then they spent
And
the
he
block.
raped Ebony in Players Club. Nah, yeah, he's a terrible nigga. And the dude that's in BMF now, that's playing the detective, that was the nigga that was in the Tyler Perry joint.
Yeah. That's the thing about black actors. We have to be careful what villains we play because we gonna get to take our mask off when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We don't take, our mask never comes off. I'm gonna be whoever I play. T'Challa never took his mask off. You know what I'm saying? It was Chadwick, but it was niggas are seeing you and doing this. They didn't look at Tom Hanks and do, you know what I'm saying? You know, even with like an Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's like, oh, yo, he was in the Terminator, but that's Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger. With us,
You become who it is. That's why they didn't recast Chadwick.
Yeah.
They thought that T'Challa died the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, and you're putting a mask on right now for all of my people on IG. You put a mask on, and black people, it's just hard to take the mask that you put on off because even your peers don't take your mask off. We look at you like, oh, y'all them niggas that do the YouTube shit, right? Oh, okay, yeah, I seen some of y'all videos before. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas are doing right now. That's really for.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know what y'all have done before. Or now it's like I know what you've done. I know who you've dated. I know who you've messed up and where you messed up. Those are all of the shit that's on your mask you can't take off.
The biggest example of that is rappers. These little white kids that's in your comments saying, "Oh, you need to slide for Vaughn," all of that shit. You're a character to them. That's a part of your story.
Yeah, you have a mask on.
Wow, he wears his. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow, Gunna snitched. Wow, Gunatello.
Yeah.
But y'all don't know nothing about that life. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like you telling Batman when you gonna go get Joker.
Yeah, like wow, you
really let him fuck you up. But guess what? Guess what they would do if they saw Batman? They'd be standing there shook.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. It's the same thing with.
It's the exact same thing.
Stars. I wish Batman was real. I wish he was a real bro. Like, can you imagine one night Batman like beat a nigga's ass out here, and he's like tired as fuck, and he just falls, and I just happen to be taking the trash out or some shit. And I'm like, bruh, appreciate you one.
He wouldn't fuck with you.
He's gonna step through this joint. I'm be like, bruh, just chill, right? This nigga got his cape on and his mask and shit still.
Terrance.
And it's like, yo, bruh, this shit gotta be crazy, you know what I'm saying? What's that vibe type like? You know what I'm saying? What's your vibe like?
Bruce Wayne
yo,
is a
you
billionaire.
really got the.
He's not sitting in your place with you.
If he just busted at somebody's ass out there, he needed some Simply lemonade. Hey, we got Simply lemonade.
Take my joint that get me on the roof,
But he's trying to lay low because the robbers and stuff is out there. So I'm like, bro, you talk to me real quick. The Batmobile, 0 to 60.
What's that looking like?
Something.
It could be like I'm getting.
I felt like I seen you before somewhere. I don't want to be in there with me.
He would not stand here with your black ass. He would be gone.
So when you was with Rachel, what was that like? Like where y'all meet at? Well, I was hearing some things. This nigga
Harvey Dent. What's that about?
I'm treating the Batman conversation like the Jay-Z convo. So what would you think that I should do with my money? You know what I'm saying? You rich. I know you can fight.
I'm into that tech. I'm into the techie stuff too. I got a leg.
I got a right hand, but I don't got a left. Let's do a shadow boxing because if I'm good enough to keep up with you,
Batman don't get the best hands.
Are you kidding me? That's all he has.
Right. This nigga, no, he's a gadget guy. Take that belt and he's nothing.
Next topic.
Fuck is he doing?
What do you mean fuck is I'm doing? I'm loving what I do. This bitch ass nigga didn't feel like coming today, y'all. Y'all remember that? Y'all heard that? I'm never letting him live that down.
Question for
He
you.
didn't even feel like doing this shit.
But I'm here. And I'm way more attentive. Who got on their headphones? Who pays attention to the sound quality, audio quality? This nigga's not even talking in his mic.
Maybe that's why he feels like it's a job. He's out.
Come on, Grizzly.
All right, so I wanted to bring a new topic to this podcast. Hopefully something that we can do again. Hopefully something that y'all will fuck with, and it's gonna be called course of action, right? And what I'm gonna do is
What I'ma do? Zesty ass nigga. Go ahead. You can't talk like that and have on a Sherpa. Go ahead. This nigga's got on a Sherpa talking about
when somebody cut you off, you just supposed to not say nothing.
You just missing some spearmint gum.
You supposed to let them
just
think.
need some gum.
You supposed to be quiet, look. And now he's thinking, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, and you said I look like a bear. You know who you look like? You look like the bear from the...
Terrance, let's go. Your course of action.
And you see how fucked up it is to cut a motherfucker off when he's introducing some shit?
I apologize.
We should just step off stage and beat his ass because he fucked our whole presentation up. We up there without board looking sick.
But look, it's going to be called course of action, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to say a situation for Terrell, and he's going to give me, and y'all listening, y'all can tell me what's the next best course of action. It's nothing. It's not rocket science. But I felt like we can get into a grizzly about this because I feel like some of you motherfuckers think that you know what you would do next, and guess what? You might not. So Exhibit A. Just to start it off, first off, shout out to everybody that's listened to the podcast this far. Absolutely.
If you made it this far, you a real one. For real. From right here.
What? Go ahead.
You're standing in line at Chipotle for a burrito, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can get whatever you want at Chipotle, for real.
Mm-hmm.
But you're standing in line in Chipotle for a burrito with your girl or a girl that you with. Let's say it's a girl you kind of just got with, too. And you see the fattest ass that you've ever seen in your life. Fat ass, right? Right in front of you. What's your next course of action?
I'm making a bowl, brown rice.
Nah, y'all in line.
Double chicken.
Y'all in line. Y'all got a couple people in front of you. You can't just order. You're in the Chipotle line, and it's a fat ass right there. And it's just you and your girl. What you do? What's your next course of action?
My next course of action is what you about to get. You about to get a burrito, bowl? I'm probably about to get a bowl. I am not going to... What am I supposed to do, Terrance?
What are you gonna do about the fat ass in front of you?
Nothing. I can't do anything about that.
When it's a fat ass in front of you, you're gonna look at it. Like your eyes are gonna do that. Your eyes are gonna be going down.
That's not true.
You can't even look forward because
that's not true.
Because now you're looking at what leads to it.
Fellas, that's what you hear that's called weakness.
So this nigga's gonna be in the line like this the whole time.
Terrance, you mean okay? So somebody in front. Have you ever been stood behind somebody with a fat ass? Because I have.
Yes, I have.
I'm not standing the whole time dead locked on the ass.
Nah, you're not.
And you can't do that. Number one, you're going to look like a creep ass nigga.
Right, because you with your girl.
Even if you wasn't, you're not going to be dead locked on the ass if you're not with your girl.
So what's your course of action?
I'm going to stand here on my phone.
So you with your girl and you're going to be on your phone. Now he looks nervous.
I'm with my girl.
Let me see what they got on the menu.
If I'm with my girl, then we rocking. I'm not even gonna notice that. I'm not even gonna like pay that no mind. I don't know what you want me to say. What I would have to.
Nah, I'm just putting the pressure on him. You know. Pause.
Well, I would have to tell my girl to look that way.
We're not doing pause.
No, we are. Yeah, because that's wild. He's wilding. I don't know. What would your next course of action be?
You have to put your girl in front of the ass, or you in front of the ass.
It is never that serious, y'all.
It is.
It is never that serious. Y'all act like you've never seen an ass before.
You see a fat ass, both you and your girl see the ass. You're done. Once your girl can see some shit that she know that your ass is could look at just even once, you can't fulfill that. Now it's like test time. Like you literally just walked into a test. Right?
Let me tell you, see, some of y'all not solid.
Nah, this is
some of y'all not solid.
You niggas who look at, if your girl acts like she want to see another girl ass with you, bro, you're being played with. That's not true.
Some of y'all relationships.
You think y'all girls really don't give a fuck if you know when your girl say that bullshit. I mean, if you see a fat ass, I mean, shit, I'ma look too. That's bullshit. She is gonna look, but she's gonna look and then be like, I know this motherfucker ain't looking. And when you looking, she gonna say that.
She gonna be looking at you more than
It's chess. This shit's chess. It ain't checkers. You failed. You supposed to put your girl right in front of the ass, cause now I'm not looking at the ass.
Nah, but now the ass has become a thing. Cause what if your girl says, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why am I being moved? What is?"
Nah. So you gotta be a smooth dude. You gotta get behind your girl.
To me,
and do one of these like she about to pay.
To me,
look, I think I'm
Tim, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
I know you can't, cause I'm on shorty back. You know, around her neck. I'm just telling her what I want on my burrito. But you look, Terrell, look at my vision. I see no ass over here.
What's wrong with y'all?
And I got shorty right here.
If you can't stand behind a fat ass without having to look at it or put your girl there, then you a weak ass nigga.
Hey, look, I didn't ask you what was right or wrong. I didn't
Weak
ask
niggas.
you what you had
Never
to
seen
do.
ass
I
before.
didn't ask you about anything principle. I just asked what's your next course of action. And look, we're going to move on to the next one, okay? Because Terrell obviously doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
This motherfucker's a weakling.
All right, bet, look. Your girl gets fired from her job. Has a horrible day.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible trash day, right? This same day, you got a promotion at work. You had a fantastic day, right? Mm-hmm. She comes home and she wants to talk about what happened, right? What's your next course of action?
We talking about her day. I'ma tuck my good news so that it doesn't. My girl do this thing where when she have a long ass day, she'll come and be like, "How was your day?" And I'm like, "Look, just go ahead and go ahead and get into what you got going on, cause I didn't do shit." Like,
yeah, cause you gonna get my shit.
I know you getting ready to unload. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to just get my day out the way.
Yeah, she gonna give you a quick review.
Oh, it was good. Okay,
pizza sounds good. Motherfuckers at work.
All right. To me, the best thing to do in that situation
For the fellas.
and ladies, cause y'all ass need to know this too. If your partner has had a bad day, if your partner, fuck out of here, you try to talk about me. If your partner's had a bad day, you should tuck your good news for a day, because your bad news, their bad news, or the way they feel right now, isn't going to be the same tomorrow. Right. But your good news is still going to be good news tomorrow. So the unselfish thing in a relationship where both people care about each other and y'all not in a who's doing what for who competition, like motherfuckers on Instagram, the healthiest thing to do is to just tuck your news until the next day. I might even tuck my news until the day after tomorrow. And I'm acting like I just found out, because I don't even want you to think, damn, did you want to tell me this yesterday? And you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tuck that. I don't think that's the respectful thing for anybody to do.
100%, fellas. My response is that if she had a bad day, you had a bad day. Y'all niggas want some game for real?
Well, I don't know if I agree with that.
If she had a bad day, you had a bad day. And I don't mean you really had a bad day and everything that happened today doesn't matter. It just means that's the way that I'm moving now. Because if I had a bad day at work, I would move like I'm trying to like turn this day around. So low key, she had a bad day. I'm like, damn, shit's bad. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, fellas.
That don't mean you had a bad day.
Don't mean I had a bad day, but I'm just talking about the way you move. We're not talking about what's right or wrong. We're talking about your next course of action. That's why it's called course of action. Because everybody wants to talk about what's right or wrong. And, oh, well, you know what? That doesn't mean that I have to throw my day. Fuck that. Fuck your day. Damn, you had a bad day and it was that bad.
Damn.
That just ruined my day. And if you don't feel like that about your shorty that you're talking to, then you need to step low key. If your girl come home and say she had a bad day and you like, she always have a fucking bad day. All right, bad. Now
Hold up.
we need to really think
Let's
about
really unpack
how I'm looking at this.
Terrance, let's unpack that. If your girl always have a bad day, some of us know. Your girl come home and it's always something.
Yeah.
You have a right, and it doesn't mean you gotta leave to feel like it's always some shit at her job.
Take it from a nigga that's made mistakes. Cause it's really not a nigga that can take his place.
All right. Come on, get back in to your story. Pause.
Why you don't want to let me get freestyle shit off? Learn from a nigga that's made mistakes in this shit. Not a nigga that just gonna act like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. But
I've been
dealt
there.
with shit.
100% have done it.
You're the only person here for me to shit on, so just go with it. Learning from a real
Not this bitch ass.
not
nigga.
this pussy. All right, bet. I've made the mistake, and if your girl always has a bad day, bro, and you feel like, damn, she always got a bad day, the same way you got to save your good news for another day, you need to save that for another day too. Because my thing is this, if your girl always having a bad day, low-key, that should be like, all right, bet, that should be something you need to fix. That's like your toilet always being broken. Could we move around in this joint with a running toilet or whatever? Yeah, we can live like this, but low-key, we should be living more comfortable than this. Mm-hmm. So I've been in a position where I think my girl at the time didn't like her job. You know what I'm saying? So she was coming home salty all the time. And I'm like, damn, you know, this job is stressing you out. And I think some of the mistakes that I made is I was always on some, you just need to quit, or you just shouldn't do this, or maybe you should just not work that job. And I felt like I was putting this unnecessary pressure on her to make this huge change, because quitting is a big change, you know?
Yeah.
And that's not real support. That to me, and we've talked about this before, you read The Way of the Superior Man, you'll learn this. Sometimes as men, we talk to our women like they men. Just fix your problem. Just fix it. Just don't go. All you gotta do is just don't go, tell them fuck them, and then that's how you talk to men. Cause look, we take that advice and say, all right, bet, let me see how I'm gonna go about that. Women are a little bit more, women are women. So they're thinking a little bit different.
Going like that.
Nah, but we're not the same. You know? Women don't think like how men think. So like,
They receive information way
I
different.
had to learn that, damn, low-key, I just kind of have to really support the fall. You got to really be like, oh, you really fell. Damn, I know that hurt. And look at the knee. And let's wipe the knee off. And let's wipe off the arm and shoulders and sit down. And now you're happy and chill. And guess what? You shouldn't ride that bike anymore. That's how you have to be with your girl. If she falls and you say, you see what happens when you get on that bike and bust your ass? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell your ass? That's like, all right, I don't give a fuck about this shit anymore. The way that I learned that the hard way, because I was always like, bust your ass, didn't you? Didn't you?
You hearing the fall from down the hall.
Bust their ass, didn't he? Because look, the bad thing is we do be having foresight, fellas. We do be like, you're going to get this job and fucking hate it. You shouldn't do it.
Or we tell them your friend, she's fuck her. She
gonna backstab you.
She gonna backstab you.
And let me tell you, nobody really wants to be comforted by the guy that said, didn't I tell you not to do it? Now come in, let me comfort you. Nah, fuck that. Get off of me, because you rubbing it in. I learned this shit the hard way, fellas. I learned this shit the hard way. It's real shit. Like, what I just said about supporting the fall and making the fall. Oh, you had a bad day when they told you.
But you gotta ask.
Oh, damn.
You gotta ask. And I forget what couple I saw on IG where the dude said, I asked my wife, and I've implemented this in my relationship. When your girl go through some shit, ask her like, do you want me to do you want comfort, or do you want me to give you advice?
Nah, yeah. Terrell told me this, and that was some real shit. I like that.
If you ask that at the top of what you're hearing, then you don't have to deal with I don't want to hear what you have to, I just want you to listen. You don't got to deal with that. You just, you know how to just either listen and support the fall.
And fellas,
Or,
you know how we are. We want to give some fucking advice.
Yeah,
Let me tell you what you tell these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This nigga don't have no clue what to say.
Right.
But that's how we lead. You know what I'm saying? That's how we be like, tell my girl, I was telling her, don't fucking worry about that. You be worried about the same shit, but it's whatever, bro. But yeah. One more, we want to keep the course of action going, because I feel like it's a
smash. I got one if you want. If you want to do,
You want to throw one?
All right, yeah.
Go ahead.
You walking out of the house, you get ready to go on a little road trip.
Yep.
It's your girl and your mom. Your mother get in the front, close the door. Just your next course of action.
Everybody, let's get out and take a family photo. Everybody out the car real quick. Then I'm going to take my girl purse and put it in the front seat. Here, your person here, babe, where you gonna sit? Mama. She gonna get it. And then we taking the picture. I'm gonna be the only one with the plan for this the whole time. Jeez. All right, let's get back in. Honestly,
oh my God,
bro, that's crazy. But low key, that's the only thing I can think of besides
that's your only course of action.
Actually, mama, you getting in the back. Cause didn't they say, man? What would they say? Wife would get in the front.
What she doing?
Nah, it's a tough situation. All right, what's your next course of action though?
Damn, I don't know. Mom would not do that.
Let's say mom does do that. You know how your mother don't be thinking? Oh, I don't care. I wasn't even thinking. I was just getting in the car. You know how women are. I didn't even know what was going on. Of course you did.
I would have my mom sit in the back safe, and I would sell it as safe. And fellas, I don't know how y'all feel about that, right? Or ladies, I really want to hear from y'all. But if we going on a little trip, it's a 2-hour trip.
Yeah.
I'm putting my mom in the back. You know why? I'm going to be talking to my girl about shit. Like, yo, when we get there, we got a XYZ. When we do this, we got whatever. My mom can sit in the back, get on her iPad, read her whatever. I would tell her, Mom, no, I want you to sit in the back because I want you to just be comfortable and you just sit back there, cool it. Because I got to talk to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If your mother has an issue with that, then you have an issue that you need to have that conversation.
And now we're going to flip it on his head. Ladies, you walk into the car, y'all getting ready to go somewhere, and it's your man and his dad and your dad. Who gets in the front and who gets in the back? If it's me,
I'm getting in the back.
I'm getting in the back.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Mr. So-and-so, you can get in the front. It's
No,
cool,
you got
y'all. We
it.
going, and I'm sitting back there like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Airbud or some shit back there. Like, yo, where are we going? Like, oh, okay, yeah, this is my girl. And you know what I'm saying? This is her dad. And we getting ready. Oh, you just make this turn right there.
Nah, yeah, that is
You
different.
know?
The only reason why it's different is because I don't know. I think about a man. I think he might have like longer legs, and I don't want him to be scrunched up in the back. I'm a young dude. I can afford to crunch my knees a little bit. Mm-hmm. So that's a little bit different.
And
but
look at the power dynamic between those two situations. The dad never loses that real power, but even the mother knows she would have to release power to another woman to be able to that her man's gonna go to. She will always go to her dad regardless. And you. Mm-hmm. But like a dad doesn't say, all right, I'm releasing this power of me. You're not going to come to me. Now you have to go to your husband. Nah, it's low-key like you're always going to go to your dad because it's your dad. But as a woman, it's like you're going to have my son's kids. You're going to take care of him emotionally. And I know what that's like. So I have to detach. When do fathers really detach? And I don't know if anybody deals with detachment issues with that.
We need a woman.
We need a woman
on this pod. Somebody shout out to the whoever the woman was that sent me that long thing at the last pod about some of our women takes. I appreciate stuff like that. Yeah. But this is where we need a woman because I don't think the mom loses respect. Loses power. I think she just gains more respect. It's more respectable to sit in the back. Why are you trying to sit up front? First of all,
then why do you if your mother gains respect, why does she? What if you know what I'm saying? You might be with a girl
but moms are also shorter or smaller, so they don't. I don't think mom would be crunched up in the back like dad would be.
Okay.
If I put dad in the back, we're gonna have to move the seats up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah. Older man, yeah.
He done had one knee replaced. He need to stretch that leg. It's just too much.
Come on, we moving forward with the course of action. We got a couple more. First off, shout out to the course of action. This shit is dope. I know y'all are like, damn, these niggas vibing type.
These niggas going crazy.
Right. You're at a party and you lock eyes with shorty on food. You just got there, right? Mm-hmm. Your girl's there, but she's away from you, making you look available. You just a nigga that's at the party. You locked eyes with shorty behind the, you know what I'm saying, the baked beans and the hot dog, and you see her with a plate like, and you said, hold up. Damn, I'm hungry, but look, I'm sorry, let me keep reading. You're hungry. And right before you go to fix your plate, not knowing you have a GF, a girlfriend, here comes shorty with the food with a plate for you. Right?
Damn. So I'm at a party with my girl.
And another girl makes you a plate, basically.
Mm-hmm.
What's your next course of action?
I can't take that plate from you. hell no, I can't take that plate from you. I'ma say respectfully, I'ma make my own plate. We gonna eat together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is the only way out.
It's one more way. Go ahead.
You cannot take the plate and give it to her and say, well, I got it from. Because now, guess what? Now I'm introducing too much friction.
No, you're not.
Too much friction.
No, you're not. That's the next course of action. Like I said, you hungry.
Do you tell your girl you got the plate from another girl?
Mm-hmm. But look, do I tell her that I got it off the slick? Ladies, I'm going to get this to y'all. It's the same situation when a nigga buy you a drink and you give it to your man.
It depends on how they going to receive it, though. I think it depends on who going to receive it.
If a nigga bought my girl a drink and I'm sitting there and she say, yeah, he just bought me this, I'm going to pick the drink up and drink it. It's a part of the game. You got a problem with a nigga, I ain't buy that for you. I bought it for her. Well, who the fuck do you think that she's here with?
That's just an L you got to take, fellas. If you ever in that situation, you
have to take your fucking L. Because guess what? Beat my ass. Knock the drink out my hand. Take the glass. Smash it on my head. I'm going to leave home with my arm still going to be pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, your arm is ugly, not mine. Anyway, your girl, what was we talking?
You were talking about receiving the plate and versus like the drink. Okay, I don't think the girl's going to want the plate. Damn, we need a woman on this pod.
You say, when you finally see a girl, you be like, yo, I made you a plate.
Nah, because now you a liar.
I'm not a liar.
You are a liar.
I got you a plate.
Nah, you didn't. She brought you a plate. And what you don't know is what if your girl is on some sneaky, secret squirrel shit, and she saw that happen, and so now you're lying, and she say, no, you didn't make this plate. That bitch gave you a plate. And I don't want that bullshit from her. Now, guess what? No pussy for you. And now you pissed off at the party. Y'all not talking to each other.
Honestly, that's true. And you're right. The shit can backfire if your girl is like witty as fuck. Mm-hmm. But low key, think about how subtle that situation is as a man, from a man's standpoint. Women not loud and rowdy. Wow, I bought you a plate. What the fuck? You know, they're not going to do none of that. You're going to make me a plate. I'm going to say, oh, I appreciate you. Yup.
Nah, T.
And then when my girl come, I'm going to say, yo, I got her some food just a minute ago while you was over there. Look, my girl's not going to think anything of it. She's just going to think I went over there and got food. It ain't unless I go back over there by the food and the girl's like, back for a second plate or some stupid shit like that. And now I'm like, yeah, let me get. And then she might be like, what are you talking about type shit? But like,
let me give you a story. Me and my girl got me.
Think about. Oh wait, let me. Right, before you get into that, think about how awkward it would be to say, "Nah, I can't take the plate." You're not thinking about.
It's not awkward.
Actually, I'm so whipped by my fucking girlfriend that I just can't even take a plate from you.
If you look at it like that, you're looking at it all wrong, and you shouldn't. And you're looking at it wrong because I'd rather it be awkward for you because you didn't know that I'm with her than to create a situation where what? Am I trying to make it less awkward for you?
What if you're just getting food?
Nah,
why is the world so?
Oh no, you know what? I am so good. We about to eat together, and I'm playing right at my girl. You see her right there, curly hair? Yeah, we about to eat together. Take this plate and give it to the next nigga. Don't bring that bullshit my way. My house is good. We about to eat. Niggas know I'm telling the truth. The ladies know I'm telling the truth. And let me tell you this.
I give it to him because I did say you locked eyes with Shorty when you walked in.
Yeah. So
there's a story.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
She might have that. And let me tell you this. Me and my girl got me tickets to the Chris Brown concert for my birthday, right? And so we at the concert. It's me, my girl, and on this side of me, it's a girl and another girl and another girl.
Yeah.
The whole night, and we didn't even talk about this shit until we got back. The whole night, I felt like Shorty on my left was just like close to me. You know what I'm saying? Like dancing extra close. And so I number one, I just be the one thing that I know how to read is
just a mathematician, like the way that I think.
I'm just the smartest nigga ever. Yeah. But I'm facing my girl, you know what I'm saying? It's my boy.
So you did what I said you would do if it was fat ass in front of you at your
No, this is different. It's my man C Breezy's up there. Like when he sang whatever, I'm singing to my girl. You know what I'm saying? All the girls behind us was like, yeah, together. Oh my God, so cute. XYZ.
What was you singing?
Even still.
What were you singing?
I don't even remember. It's probably it might have been
I don't care if we on the run.
It was a Chris Brown concert.
Girl, as long as I'm next to you.
If that was on, that'd be a time you sing your girl.
Look.
And they were loving you.
And loving you is a crime.
Damn.
I just love you so much, and I want to spend the rest of my life while Beyonce singing in the back.
That would be a dope ass moment. On the run,
Nah, yeah.
that'd be fire.
Somebody proposed. I need my girl to propose to me at the Dirt concert when he played. The difference is
My bitch bad and she killing.
them. I would say.
But look though. Hey, look.
Fuck my wrist up.
This motherfucker fucked my whole story up.
Go ahead, you got it. You was talking to
Basically,
your girl. You
long
was
story
singing
less
to your
long.
girl. You couldn't remember the song.
I don't remember what the song was. My nigga C Breezy. That's my guy. We at the
I feel like
concert.
Terrell knows the song. He just not trying to sing.
Nah, I swear I don't remember which one. No, hold on, wait. It was a liquor? No, it wasn't liquor.
Young girl, go.
This motherfucker did his whole. No, he did. Was it Warm Embrace? No, it wasn't Warm Embrace. It was an older Chris Brown song that he did. I forget. It might have been something from the.
You was lip syncing or you was
something
singing it
from the-
high
No,
volume?
I sing. I will sing to you. I sing. I give it up at the concert. And motherfuckers didn't listen to the Breezy Deluxe. So when he did Hit My Line and Iffy and all the songs, y'all was sitting down. We was up. We was getting it. Cause that's
Can you imagine the nigga harmonizing but looking right at you?
Terrance, no, I didn't make it awkward. I'm not like singing in my
nigga's
girl's
trying to
face.
Climb while looking at you.
I'm
All
not
right,
like
go ahead,
singing in
come
her
on,
face.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But long story less long, back to the shorty, right? I didn't pay her no attention.
Yeah.
But the stage right here. So she's right here.
Just like
My
the ass
girl-
would be right here, Chipotle. Go ahead.
And my girl is right here.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And so this is my thing. When we leave the concert, my girl was like, that girl next to you, she was trying it.
Yeah.
And I said, I thought she was. But I ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
But she said, she was like, I shot her a look, but I already knew how you was about to act.
Yeah.
And what she said is kind of similar to what you said, but not all the way. What she said, go ahead, Terrell, because I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Because you never heard this story. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh my God.
Motherfucker's a rude ass motherfucker. Hey, look. She said she was like, if I would have like pulled you and put you on this side and stood in between y'all, that makes it look like I'm insecure or I'm trying to. She was like, I was like, no, bitch. You can keep trying to dance all cute next to him and you're gonna see he doesn't give a fuck about you. He's singing to me. Type shit.
Yeah.
And that's how you gotta move. It's the exact so like I said,
Situation in the Chipotle.
Terrance, no. Don't look at the ass.
Nigga still stuck. I'm really lost on how it's different, bro. I'm really lost on how that is fucking different. But nah, I get you. Nah, you right.
You got another one of the course of action
I
or no?
only have one more course of action question, just one, and it's really not that, you know. But last one, fellas, and I promise you, this is just volume 1. We bringing this shit back. It's just too much fun, to be honest. Your girl hates when you hang up on her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She said, I thought you was an Eagles fan. I said, no, dummy, and hung up. The fuck? Commanders fan over here. 20-something years. Watch your fucking mouth. Click.
That's funny.
Sorry. And Terrell, I don't give a fuck what bullshit you uttering. But look, your girl call you back and give you that spice. You got me fucked up. I don't fuck with being hung up on. You got me fucked up. We don't do that. Bet.
All right, bet.
You create that in your mind. I ain't gonna hang up on her. She done talked about your mother. She said some shit about your granny or some shit. You know how girls hit low?
Mm-hmm.
And you said, I should hang up on this bitch. But I won't. Because of the respect that I got. We got it set up, right?
Uh-huh.
So you get on the phone with your girl one day. Y'all going back and forth. You get spicy with her. Oh, well, you should have maybe you should have said that and then I would have did it. You know we fuck up sometimes, fellas.
Uh-huh.
Look, click.
She hangs up.
She hangs up. What's your next course of action?
I'm not calling you back. You know what I'm sending you? I'm going to the last text you sent and just
Oh, Terrell, you got the nerve to call me toxic.
and I'm just thumbs in that joint.
That's the
'Cause-
old me.
Nah.
That's the old me.
I'm not calling you back. You know what? I probably will eventually call back. But I want you to feel it because I need you to know that you just did some shit
Yeah.
that we don't do. I need you to feel that before I'm not in the wrong.
Yeah.
Me thumbsing up that message is not in the wrong. If I say, wow, bitch, you
Oh,
really go
hell
and hang
nah.
up, now I have something to be wrong about.
Now you're wrong.
Now it's, I shouldn't have hung up on you, but you didn't have to call me or whatever. Or I shouldn't have hung up on you, but you didn't have to. I'm not giving you no.
You already wrong.
I'm not giving you know that. Because I'm going to thumbs up that message. And then, if you don't call me back, I'm going to call you back and be like, remember the Shannon Sharp look? Bruh, really?
Bruh, really?
That's how I'm going to be looking at you.
I'm letting him know right now. And like I said, y'all, take it from a nigga that
I've done this, Terrance.
took losses.
Because
right?
what? All right, go ahead.
I'm not telling y'all about toxic people that I've dealt with. I'm telling you about fucking losses that I took, and it's all me. I just fucked it up because I was thinking that way. Your girl hung up on you, right? This is the first thing that goes to my mind if a girl hang up on me. And I used to do that. Wow. You even don't fuck with this shit, right? Mm-hmm. I know how you feel about it, so the fact that you did it, I know where it comes from. I know where that stems from. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how you feel about that. So, to me, what you shouldn't do, Terrell, I'm a grown-ass man.
That's doing a job.
Yeah, I am. And what did you say? You don't feel like being here?
I don't do the bullshit either.
Asshole! You embarrassed me! All right, anyway, what you're supposed to do is call your girl smack back. Your next course of action, call your girl right back. And guess what? Guess what you're going to talk about? Guess what you're going to get on there and say, Terrell?
Nothing about it.
You're not going to get on there and say, didn't you say we not supposed to be hanging up? So why the fuck are you hanging up? See? That's that bullshit.
I'm
Fellas,
100% addressing it.
I'm going to keep it a hundo.
Fellas.
I'm going to keep it 100, y'all. It's going to be shit like that happens. And it's almost like, you know how you have and ladies, I don't know how y'all going to feel about this. You know how you have a kid and you tell them not to do some shit and they know they're not supposed to do it, but then they do it? But you know that they did it because it came from something else. Like, they didn't just do it because they don't know.
So you're opening the door. Okay, go ahead, Tam.
They did it because whatever. I'm not saying that you never speak on it, but if my girl hung up on me, she did not hang up on me because of nothing. It's got to be something that I did before. So if I don't want to be behind, think about it, fellas. You can address the fact that she herself don't like it, yet she did it. But the biggest mistake you're going to make is addressing that immediately.
Nah, I'm addressing it immediately.
Nah, see, if she smacked the fuck out of you, you address shit like that immediately. You got to let your girl, and I learned this the hard way. Like I said, I'm not telling you from victories. I'm telling you from losses. You're going to be better off letting your girl throw her tantrum, because this is what women do. You know what? I can't even say my
Go
shit
ahead.
about this nigga adding shit on. That shit pisses me off.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead, nigga.
I'm letting your shit marinate. Anyway, before I was really interrupted by a brolic ass nigga that's built like Ruben Gorilla almost, but low key, but in the first part, he haven't gotten there yet. But you would definitely be that nigga.
You built like you look at what you got on, boy. Go ahead.
It's brown.
You like your favorite food is salmon, boy.
It is.
Fresh caught.
Damn, see, now I'm stooping what I'm saying because I'm bullshit.
Go ahead, because you said, you're basically saying you shouldn't address that.
I'm saying you shouldn't address it immediately. What you need to address is the reason why your girl hung up on you. Did y'all forget the part where I said, oh, wow, you should have just never did that? Think about it. I've made a mistake in being sassy, say some shit that make your girl hang up, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'm so worried about you hung up on me. And it's all about what was done to me. Fellas, I'm telling you, I've made the mistake. Yeah, we're going to get to that. But you hung up out of frustration from something else, and low-key, your girl's never going to move past that. You're going to bring what happened up, and she's going to say, I hung up because.
Okay.
Oh, you're mad that I hung up? Well, maybe you shouldn't have said this. And now you're like, what I said really? And look, now we talking about what you said versus what she did and on what's worse. And bro, I'm telling you, that shit is going to lead to nowhere. Bruh, man, I'm a traditional dude. So if I'm looking at y'all situation, I'm talking to both of y'all, what you need to do is not worry about this bullshit right here. The man shit is to address exactly what the issue is, fix it, and then we can talk about the disrespect after, because then I'm going to know you have a clear mind to understand what I'm saying. I'm not going to tell you what you did fucked up now, and then you still worried about me knowing what I said caused you to do that. I'll get further about fixing what happened, and then we can get to my shit, because you're not going to be able to say, well, I only did that because I already know. You know what I'm saying?
Is it my turn to go? Because I don't agree with you at all.
He don't have to go because I real life low-key just gave him the gift of gab.
You gave me the gift of ass. Pause. Whoa! Hey, yo!
That's crazy.
That's nuts. Hey, look. This is what I'll say about that. What Terrance just said sound like two motherfuckers that are terrible communicators.
Nah, Terrell, that's a simple situation.
A woman that do that, to me, we not communicating on the same level. Number one, if I say something that make you want to hang up,
yeah,
right? But we don't hang up on each other.
Yeah.
I would rather you use your words,
yeah,
communicate that issue without hanging up on me.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's something that we both established that we just don't do. Mm-hmm. Because if you say some shit that's gonna make me feel like, damn, I could really hang up on you for saying that.
You probably won't do it.
I'm not gonna hang up on you because we've established that. Mm-hmm. These are boundaries that we both set. We both put this fence up. We both put nails in this motherfucker, put it in the ground. Mm-hmm. Nobody gets to just hop the fence whenever they want.
Yup.
You can't. You're right. And so, this is where we build boundaries. Because let me tell you something. When somebody do some shit that you don't like, and you allow them to do that, and you allow them to explain themselves, all you do is you open the door for it to happen again.
I agree.
So, that'll be the last time you ever hang up on me. You know what I'm saying? Not even on no aggressive shit, but like, yo, in this relationship, that's going to be the last time you hang up on me because I don't tolerate that, and I know you don't. I'm addressing that shit as soon as we get back on the phone. Really? Then I'm going to make a concerted effort to address. After you address the disrespect, then you make a concerted effort to validate the feelings that led to the hang up. After, not before. Because if you do that shit before, guess what's going to happen the last time? She going to say, oh, you know what? I got this nigga to validate my feelings last time by hanging up. So I'm going to hang up again even though I know he don't like it. That is how you let motherfuckers do that. Same thing with kids. It is the exact same thing with a child. Let them do that shit if you want. And guess what they're going to do the next time? That. Because it worked. If you tell me I can't have fruit snacks and I cry and you say, all right, here you go a little bit. What's going to happen the next time you tell me no?
You're right. You're right.
Come on, bro. Right. It's the same shit.
Okay. But you're missing a point, though. And that's the great thing about these course of action situations. Never forget that my girl hung up on me because of something I said. She did not just hang up from it does not okay the hang up. But I'm trying to tell them and anybody in this situation, especially for my fellas, this is the way that the game is set up. It's not about right or wrong. The best thing that I like about this course of action situation is we not talking about what's right and what's wrong. We're talking about what you need to do next, right? And what you don't need to do is bring up the disrespect that came behind what could have been misinterpreted disrespect. You could have said, yo, didn't you say that she wasn't going? I thought you said that she was about to be busy tonight. It's crazy to get a phone call from you. Click. Hold up. I don't tolerate being hung up on. Hold up, but you just said some shit.
That's why I said you got to address the disrespect first.
And look, that's why I said, even though you might have that, let's say you have that locked in with that person. That's why I was saying I agree with you. It should be something that y'all have agreed on, you know? In my opinion, and this is what I've learned the hard way, sorry. There's shit that y'all could be locked in on that you could fumble. There's certain agreements that you could have that you can break. And those are the mistakes that come in a relationship. Those, to me, are the hills that you have to get over. Something me and you agreed upon. Something that me and you agreed on. I'm going to call you every time I leave work. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I come home, didn't call you. And she's like, why the fuck didn't you call me? Right? Uh-huh. I could have been like, damn, I didn't have no fucking service. I had to get gas. I had to do that. But you know what do men do? As a man, what do? You had that set up. So instead of me saying, you don't give a fuck that I didn't have service and stuff like that, It's like I said, as men,
Don't put it on men. That's anybody, T. That's both men and women.
I'm just giving I give advice to the men that deal with women because low key, a man low key not gonna do that. You know, when you think about it, we be chill sometimes.
But
Some of us be tripping, but for the most part, I feel like a man is.
You can't.
A man, to me, I feel like all right, but you're right. Let's not.
I feel like you're saying human traits that people should.
Human, yeah, you're right. It's not just men, but definitely on some, you know. To me, I've made the mistake and worried about this agreement that we had versus why you even feel the way that you feel that made you break the agreement. Mm-hmm. And I think as you really want to support your partner, you'll realize that you'll get further when you put more attention on how they feel versus, my bad. Mm-hmm. How they feel. You'll get further when you put more attention on how they feel versus what they just did.
Nah, you're right. You're right. But that won't happen again.
Not after you speak on it, no. Like, because you forgetting the part where I say you do speak on what you didn't like in the same way you're doing. But I think the next thing you should do is not address the disrespect.
I think if you address the disrespect not going to happen every time. I think it's fucked up if you address the disrespect and you lose the reason why they even did what they did. Yeah. And you don't even address it at all. It's not something that you address for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get that out of the way and you just let it be known that, yo, I don't do that. And that won't happen again.
Yeah.
Y'all going to have another misunderstanding. You're not going to hang up on me again.
Yeah.
And that's just a human thing. Like, you're right. Like, if you could have had a terrible ass day and you forgot to call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And your girl come at you with that's crazy. Why the fuck you ain't call? Where the fuck have you been? And it's like, yo, I just had the wildest day.
I don't know. This could be toxic me, but I just feel like women are going to explode. Maybe I'm wrong.
Explode about what?
I just feel like a woman who's like really in tune with her emotions, like how women be like, I want to live in my soft era. I want to be in my feminine. I think when they really do get there, since they are there, I think they're way more susceptible to explode emotionally like that. Make emotional mistakes. And I feel like
you can't.
And I feel like it's not to be. I'm not putting it on women. It's like understanding who they are.
Nah, but
a woman's gonna have her periods where she might snap on you, and she don't need you to be this fucking.
Nah, but you also have to
like. Terrell,
Terrance, that's a part of just, it's not a woman or man thing.
I'm not telling you a right or wrong thing. I'm giving you an opinion. I don't need you telling me nah, because you don't fucking know.
I do know.
We're talking about opinions. No, you fucking don't.
I do know.
You don't know that what I'm saying is wrong before I even say it.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you can't say that women are going to explode. Men explode emotionally.
Men do explode emotionally sometimes, but we talking about just men and women, period.
You can't just say it's going to be women that explode.
But men don't explode on the same account as women because we're not women. Like, we're not. Everybody knows that women are more emotionally in tune. They are going to check your ass at the door. This isn't saying that they're unstable. I'm just saying as a man, we shouldn't be looking at men and women like they have the same emotions. Women have more emotions. So we as men,
but you can't.
Let me get it off. We as men need to be tailored to not make a big fucking deal out of these emotions, and I've done it. It's not worth it. You're good. So why make a big deal out of this, bro? Fuck it.
Terrance,
you upset? I'm going to just fix this because it's not worth me letting you know that you agreed on something and you didn't follow through. But fuck it.
And
You're
my
not
response,
gonna get that far at all, bro.
My response to that is it's not a. You right. We have a different set of emotions. You right, but this is. When it's a situation like this where somebody's wrong, it's not gonna. It could be. It doesn't. It's not just a. Women are gonna explode thing because they have more emotions. Both parties could explode. Both people should do the exact same thing. Address the disrespect. I feel it first. I feel it. That's all.
And the situation, you're right. I was more so talking about on a broad sense of. What's the name? If you're talking about this one situation, there are situations where they should both react in the same way. I will agree on that.
I think that's where we lose ourselves in certain things where it's like, oh, well, I'm a man or you a woman, because there's a lot of things about how men are.
Yeah, but also I do, me personally, we can agree to disagree on this. I do think that me as a man, when you try to live on the same scale as a woman, I feel like y'all will argue more. Sometimes you got to take that shit on the chin as a man. I'm a man. I don't give a fuck about this shit. All right, bet, whatever. Like, I feel like that's going to,
I get what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? I
get what
don't
you're
look
saying.
at myself as an equal to a woman. I look at myself as, I should low-key be able to, like, I should be able to take, she should be able to show me the horns and not turn into a bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So my question is, are you operating is this a man and a woman together, or is it a relationship? Like, are the rules set for man in relationship, woman in relationship, 2 sets of rules? Or are we in a relationship and these are our rules? It has nothing to do with who's the man and who's the woman.
I mean,
I feel like you'll be more successful if both of y'all follow the same rules. It's not like...
I agree with that too. I'm just saying we got so far away from the
emotionally,
course of action situation, because to me, it's not about who's right and wrong. Yeah, the right thing to say is we both should be doing the same thing. But fellas, I'm telling you right now, it won't happen. It's a facade.
All I'm saying is address
To
the
me,
disrespect first.
that will never happen. You will never get with a woman. You will never meet a woman that is going to do everything that she expects you to do. She's not going to do it. She's going to...
And vice versa.
And we can say vice versa. Like, I tend to give the advice towards the men because I really can't tell a woman what I don't date men. So I find myself not speaking to the women about their relationships. And I get it can be both. But when I'm talking and I talk to the men, it's like, it's cool, bro. You don't have to say, oh, but women too. It's like,
nah, sometimes
like you said, you could talk from one side and it's cool.
You can, but you be saying stuff and it's like, hold up. It shouldn't even be that.
We can just agree to disagree on that topic.
Agree.
That's the good thing about this joint.
But I like that. This is what I'll challenge everybody in the comments. Give us some situations for that you want to know what our next course of action would be.
Nah, 100%.
I would love to do a pod full of those.
Me too. I definitely felt like we could do a podcast full of the what's her names.
Course of action.
Mm-hmm.
That's some good banter right there.
That was good. I fuck with it. All right, we got movie suggestion of the week.
Movie suggestion of the week. I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
My movie suggestion of the week is Jason's Lyric. Classic 1994.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Payne, Jada Pinkett Smith, Bokeem Woodbine put on a acting masterclass. And if this movie came out this year, they would all be nominated for Academy Awards. Tretch is in it. It's a great movie. It is literally a movie about a guy who he finds love in a hopeless place, for lack of better terms, and it just shows that it's one of the movies where I found love, but my family situation is just like crazy, and it's kind of getting in the way of the love shit. Dude in the movie name is Jason, finds a woman named Lyric, which is a dope name.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's called
Love
Jason's
that
Lyric.
name.
Dog. That movie, a lot of people forget what happened in that movie.
Nah, that's a great movie. That is a cult classic.
But it is on Hulu. It is a classic black film. If you've never seen Jason's Lyric, ask your parents about it. Like, you need to see that movie. That's all I got. Oh, how could I forget Forrest Whitaker?
Nah, you killed it in the beginning. Yeah.
Easily killed it.
Yeah.
He didn't kill. He's in the whole movie.
He's in the whole movie.
movie.
He has a special role in that joint. My movie suggestion of the week is going to be this movie called Side Effects. It's on Netflix. It's by this guy named, directed by this guy named Steven Soderbergh. Some of you might know who he is. But not too much of an explanation for me, but really the reason why I'm recommending this movie. What is this? Okay. The reason why I'm recommending this movie is just because of the vibe that I got from it. I don't know what it was, but the movie deals with like pill addiction, and I feel like this girl is depressed, and it's called Side Effects because there's so many medications and so many like pills that they try to get people to take, and these pills have side effects. And I wouldn't say it's the most exciting movie, but I think it does put into a good perspective the pill epidemic that we deal with in this country. that I felt like we don't see. I watched that movie from a specific lens because I'm like, damn, you know what? You don't think about the people in this world that are addicted to certain pills because they are dealing with something else.
Mm-hmm.
Most people that get addicted to these pills be dealing with something else. So if anybody out there that deals with that or has dealt with anything like that or anybody in their life that deals with that, that movie gave me a little bit of an understanding of what they might go through. It's got Rooney Mara, it's got Channing Tatum. Who's the other person that's in it? I'm sorry, I just seen.
Side Effects came out in...
And what's bruh's name? He killed it.
Side Effects came out in 2013. You talking about Jude Law. You got to be talking about Jude Law.
Yes, he killed it.
He smoked it.
He smoked it.
Side Effects came out in 2013, literally right before we was getting ready to graduate that next year.
And it feels like it. It feels like it's from that year of films. It really does. That was a great year for movies.
And if you're not familiar with Steven Soderbergh, he did all of the Ocean's films.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
that's what he's most known for.
He's a beast.
Yep.
Yo. I wonder if Spotify's going to take our sports segment off
I know, right?
with the Jeezy.
I know.
That'll be fun.
It don't last that long.
It don't. But shout out to everybody that's still locked in with us with the sports. We don't have much sports today. We just really want to talk about the All-Star game. NBA All-Star weekend was this past weekend. The NFL season, it was the first weekend without football. Christ.
XFL, boy.
Well, XFL,
Get with
shout
it.
out DC. We went out there and dog Seattle, whoever they are.
Y'all got an XFL team?
There's a DC XFL team, yeah. And we won.
The rule, let's start there. XFL is so dope. The rules are dope. As opposed to doing an onside kick.
Yeah.
You just can line up where you would kick the ball and see if you can convert a 4th and 15. And if you convert the 4th and 15, then you get the ball. So you don't have to do an onside kick. And instead of doing a extra point, you could do like a 3-point extra point by going forward from like it's crazy, bro.
Shout out to The Rock. I know he invested heavily in that, and then he's one of the biggest reasons why it's back. The Rock and some other people, but shout out to him. That just gives people opportunities.
For sure.
The NBA All-Star. I'm sorry. I do have to say this. My Commanders just got Eric Bieniemy from the Chiefs. We going up next year. Just know we can do nothing but get better. That's a great move. I feel like bruh should be a head coach.
Yeah.
I feel like it's bullshit that he's not. But look, come here and be great. We'll make you a head coach and put money in your pocket. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think the scrutiny, the whole he never called plays thing. We can name a bunch of head coaches that were not play callers before they got their gig.
Yeah.
We can also say that they didn't win 2 Super Bowls. So, say what you want about EB, but he should be a head coach. And I think Rivera is on thin ice with that stupid-ass folded arms look on the sideline when
I think
shit
we
ain't
should have
going
just
right.
made him our head coach, Loki.
This is random, but are y'all keeping Joey Sly?
Yes. Big leg Sly?
Pause.
Nah. Fuck out of here. Are y'all keeping bum-ass McManus?
McManus did better than Joey Sly. Joey
He
Sly was
didn't do better
trash.
than Joey Sly last year.
Terrance, Joey Sly
missed like 3 or 4 kicks.
Terrance, he missed hella extra points. He missed like 2 extra points in one game before.
Okay, 2 extra points in one game. He had a bad game. But Joey Sly, we are definitely not getting rid of him. That man can make it from fucking 60 yards.
I ain't never made it from no 60 yards
Joey
in the
Sly
game.
can kick a 59-yarder clutch. Go play Madden. All my people who have Madden, play Madden with the Commanders, and you'll realize, damn, this motherfucker can kick the fuck out of this
Yeah,
ball.
but has he ever done it in real life?
That's why he's like that in Madden, because he's done it in real life. Your bum ass doesn't watch. Worry about your fuckboy ass Broncos. Bum ass Russ. All y'all do is kick field goals. Fuck out of here. We was getting TDs to get extra points. Y'all don't even get extra points, bum ass team. Fuckboy ass Russ can't even get y'all in the end zone. He's too worried about his Subway deals and his wifey. Fuck out of here. We blasted my collection in DC.
And we play y'all this year too. We gonna bust y'all ass.
Even if I hit you once, you part of my collection. Go Terry.
Fucked up.
Hey,
I
look.
think we play here too. We will be at that game.
We going. NBA All-Star Weekend, it was a tragedy. Nah, it wasn't that bad, y'all. Let's keep it 100. I think the Rising Stars Challenge and the Celebrity Game was whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't mad at that. That was fun.
Celebrity game was cool.
Yeah. The 3-point shootout, I mean, shout out to Dame Dollars, Dame Time. I'm glad to see that he participated. We got to see a star in it. I don't know why they had
Tatum,
people like...
I thought it was dope. They had
Tatum
Tyrese
too.
Halliburton was
Yeah,
in
they
it.
had- mhm. But I like to see Dame Dollar win. Like, all right, bet Dame or Tatum, somebody is good.
Buddy Hield was the reigning champ, right? The 3-point contest was good this year.
3-point contest, to me, it should be last. Y'all might disagree. I always think that 3-point contest should be last, especially the way the dunk contest has gone. Mm-hmm. But, man, can you imagine? The dunk contest was what it was.
Mac McClung, you can't just say that.
Shout out to Mac McClung.
He saved the show.
He saved the show. He's sporting a 9 out there. He's real. He's wearing a number 9.
This nigga's got a...
Anyway, he's wearing a number 9. He's legit.
But you think that the dunk contest should be...
I think the dunk contest should be right before the 3-point shootout, just because it hasn't been as exciting, especially with the trajectory of it. It just looks like they're not going to really fuck with it. But one thing that I will say is, like, man, if all it takes is one star to join in the dunk contest, that would inspire other sub-stars to do it. Like, we don't even got Aaron Gordon doing it anymore. Like, I know you did it and lost, but low-key, it would be nice to have you back. When Dwight Howard did his Superman dunk, he came back a couple times the next year and just didn't, you know?
I think he did, yep.
Yeah. But I watched Ja Morant do that dunk in the All-Star game. Bow, right? Mm-hmm. The behind the back joint. Mm-hmm. And I said, man, he don't even know. Probably not, but you could low-key bring that back. That is the easy opportunity for any NBA star to say, you know what? This weekend, low-key going to be about me at a certain point. If Ja Morant were to say, I'm going to do the dunk contest, the dunk contest becomes Ja Morant and the other one's dunking.
Mm-hmm. And if you can get Zion or somebody.
Oh, my God. If Zion and Ja did it, even that dude that played for the Blazers, I think his last name Sharp, get these high-flying niggas to do it. But we need the star to headline, though.
And that's the thing. They need to pay them to do it. There needs to be a participation incentive. Y'all got the money to do it. Incentivize these players and they'll do it. LeBron ruined it. Bron not doing it meant the whole generation
era. I don't like putting it on Bron only. His era.
But he was the one that everybody wanted to see, and he just didn't do it.
He was the first, like, legit high flyer that didn't do it. But low-key, they did the research. It was a lot of
But think about
anybody's in the dunk contest.
That's true. But the reason why I put it on Bron is because Jordan did it. Kobe did it. You know what I'm saying? All of the people that is in this top 5,
LeBron, y'all talking about something LeBron should have did back in like 05, 06 though, if we keep it 100.
But all we saying is that he inspired a generation of fuck it, I'm not doing it. And that's let's get to the
he did, but it's fucked up to give that to LeBron, but he's the poster child of that era, so he kind of has to take that. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take away from his greatness to me.
I don't think it's fair to say LeBron single-handedly is the reason why stars don't do it. I mean,
I agree with Stephen A.
Look, I didn't agree with him.
Single-handedly the reason.
Single-handedly is a little far of a stretch because
who else?
Like, there's not a lot of GOATs. And when you say, well, Jordan did it, Kobe did it, yeah, you're right. But, like, there's also a lot of players who did not do it who could dunk. A lot of players who were even more of a creative dunker than LeBron. Yeah, why didn't D-Wade do it?
Terrance, but they not as electrifying as Bron.
Right, so we can't say, because who is? LeBron is a GOAT in his own term. There's only people who are Kobe, Jordan, and they did it. But low-key, to say LeBron's single-handedly responsible for no dunk contest is ridiculous. But we can agree to disagree.
Okay. So far as the weekend goes, though, I thought it was...
All-Star weekend?
Yeah, so far as, the whole weekend. Speaking of the dunk contest and all of that, I would have just liked to see the stars there. I know everybody went on vacation. I tweeted about this, so I don't really got to get into it too much. Only thing I was going to say is everybody going to Tulum for the weekend and then coming back for the All-Star game.
Yeah.
I didn't really like that. I was all right with it, though, because I said, you know what? Fuck it. They just going to come back on Sunday. I was hype on Sunday, but then the game was like, y'all out here just...
It wasn't fun.
Bullshit. Yeah. And my thought was, Bron can do it. Bron, you got 20 years in, you could do it. You could just get out there and be like, fuck it, it's the All-Star game, whatever. Everybody else out there joint walking around and just shooting layups, it's like...
Yeah, shooting layups and it's fun and we not even taking it serious. It's like, okay, we fuck with y'all, but like, not this much. I'm turning this shit off. Like,
this joint was not...
I barely watched that joint.
It just
like, they were baiting shit that happened too. Like, oh, the Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Oh... Fuck out of here. Like, they not even really balling and hooping for real. This not even serious. It's some fun play, hee-hee, ha-ha, oh, you got it shit.
I think they need to bring back the East versus the West.
This is some
In the NFL,
this some WNBA hate. I ain't like Candace Parker on as a commentator.
Why not?
I just didn't like her. I just felt like it was a big moment. You can tell. Like, just cool it.
She was literally the first woman to do that.
Great job. And I am a big supporter of Candace Parker, even though you just did that fuckboy shit by going to the Aces, and that's why you're getting this smoke from me. Cause I'm a Mystics fan. Who did the Aces lose twice to the last year?
Your Mystics?
Absolutely. And you gonna go join a championship squad? That's like KD calling games like, yeah, right when he joined the Warriors, and it's like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You just joined a championship team. But
No, I forgot she did that.
I don't know. I just felt like it was a whole lot of over talking the whole time. Like, yo, this is lame, and y'all trying to like keep this going, I guess. But
Nah, they need to switch that up too.
This whole thing is like, I know y'all trying to be confident in this week, the game. And you know what? This is the real Kobe truth that you should have been trying to keep. A lot of people said it's the Kobe shit. The fact that they're not playing a regular game. The fact that they just, like, each quarter adds up to a certain, like 24-minute. I don't know what the quarter limit is or whatever, but
I like this is and one thing that I think too. I'm tired of Reggie Miller. You know what I'm saying?
you think it should be somebody new.
I think what they need to do is these platforms that these players have. Like, I love the fact that Draymond was in the 3-point contest, and he was like, "Yeah, he's not going to get it. He's done."
Yeah.
I think they should have had what's bruh name? I think they should have had like Pat Bev, all the smoke. Let them cause this shit, cause they got the platforms outside. Like, that'd be a good.
That would be a good little.
That'd be a good partnership
addition,
to see.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it is what it is. They talked about changes. Jaylen Brown is, one of the heads of the NBA players, whatever.
Yeah.
And he definitely said this shit was a glorified.
They gonna definitely feel the waves from that. Cause it definitely was not a fun weekend. I mean, it was, but like we didn't even see people giving a fuck for real. No stars went.
It was some stars
Some
did, but,
stars, but like,
even the motherfuckers in the league didn't go with the camcorder.
It ain't feel like an all-star weekend.
They need to bring back.
And we
East
need to
versus
give them
West.
benefit of the doubt. It was in Utah.
They need to bring it back to East versus West. This Team Giannis versus Team Bron thing that they've been doing.
Well, West is loaded though.
Remember when the NFL did Team Dion versus Team whoever?
Yeah, that's back when shit was lopsided. That's the shit that they doing now.
Now they back to AFC versus that.
Yeah.
So that's gonna wrap it up for 140, y'all. It's been a hell of a one.
Mm-hmm.
A hell of a one.
140, 140 weeks.
Once again, give us those course of action, because that shit was funny as shit. Y'all be safe this weekend, man. Drink responsibly. Next time.